What's going on, Jason? Good morning. I'm just getting going over here, man. Can you guys hear me all right? Give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear me okay. All right, cool. Oh man, I gotta get to sleep earlier, guys. I can't keep waking up like this after going to sleep at 7 in the morning. Guys, I'm gonna let everybody get in before I start doing this. So let's I'm gonna mute the mic for a couple minutes until we get everybody in here, and I'll be right back. All right, guys. Guys, did they already have the Powell speech? I don't even know. I am so confused right now. Has he spoke already or no? I'm trying to find it so I can stream it, but I don't know if he's spoken already. Two or 2:30. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm trying to find a link where I'm gonna be able to watch it. If you guys know a link where I'm gonna be able to watch that speech and put it on the stream, let me know. You can put it in the chat if it'll let you. All right, so I think it's gonna be at 1:30 my time, so that's in about a little less than 2 hours. What's up, Kimberly? Brett's mom, how you doing? My mom was in here my mom was in the chat the other day as well. Here for the GB. What's up, man? Thomas Smith, Augustin, Capia, Jason S, Nakia Hill, Eyes in the Sky, Van Parmer, Lupe Juarez, Robert, Darn. What's up, guys? Oh, guys, this is not going to be as bad as we think. We bounced right here off this 50. We're going to talk about this here in a minute. This is exactly what I thought was going to happen if we broke down below the bottom of this trend line. Obviously, it would have been nice to break to the top, but, you know, it is what it is. We did break to the bottom a little bit. You guys can see we bounced right off this 50. Not too worried about things right now. I don't want to... Yeah, I'm going to call him GB. GB. Good morning, everybody. If you can click like on the video for me, please, I would appreciate it. Share the video wherever you want. Try to get people up in this thing. I'm good. I'm tired. I'm just getting going. I'm trying to chug this coffee. Brittany Holt, I'm good. How are you this morning? We could see a dip when Powell speaks, but you know, this 50 looks like it's being respected. So if we do have a dip back down to, you know, this 1550, we'll probably just bounce off this. Look, I mean, you can see it's respected. Every single candle's respected it. So I'm really not worried about it, guys. We just got to make it through the B crap. Guys, if you could like the video, that helps a lot. I appreciate it. I was having some internet problems last night. That's kind of why the stream ended abruptly. So guys, if I go offline, it's my internet, okay? And I will be back. Hopefully. Just keep checking. Yeah, the earnings call for B Square is going to be good tomorrow. I'm just kind of waiting to see where it closes at today before I decide to do anything there. I am chugging it. We have no freaking volume. Oh my gosh. Nobody has volume. Look at this. AMC only has 44 million right now. I think everyone's just pulled their money out. That's exactly what happened. Everyone is scared right now. It like makes so much sense too, because I mean, the last time this happened, we dropped to 1010, the whole market freaking crashed. I think everyone's just scared right now and pulled all their money out, and nobody's putting their money in until the Powell speech is over. So that's what's going on right now, guys. Everyone is freaking scared. We got diamond hands over here. I ain't scared of a damn thing. Alexander Khan, you cannot hear me? Guys, give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear me right now. I want to make sure it sounds all right. I didn't get my stimmy yet. My girlfriend got hers. I did not get mine yet. All right. If you're just joining, guys, I would appreciate you just real quick liking the video so we can get some algorithm energy going. I'm going to change the title to Jerome Powell live speech, because that's what we're going to do today. We're definitely going to stream that. Yeah, we're going to watch it. I'm going to put it on at 1:30. Cinex for life. Don't you dare say that. That's so selfish of you. I'm kidding, man. That would be nice, but yeah, I don't want to see that number. I'm not going to lie to you. I do not want to see that number. Forget all that noise. I'm all right with 1450. Below that, I'm going to start feeling like a little nervous, you know? And I don't like to feel nervous. Guys, we bounced right off this 50 SMA, okay? I mean, like clockwork. I told you guys yesterday, if we close below this trend line here, which is just so weird that we did. This is just people selling all their shares. This is the retail. This is not a crash. This is just the retail traders selling off all their crap because they're freaking scared. So, guys, I told you if we close below this trend line, what was going to happen? And that literally is what happened. We came down and just literally touched this 50 SMA and we're just bouncing off it. So hopefully we get a gap here. I'm hoping to jump up before 130 over $17. That would be perfect. Just in case we dip, you know, $1 or $2 on the Powell speech, we still will meet down here on this 50 SMA again and have some support. Nah, take that stop loss off, bro. I mean, I can't tell you what to do, obviously, but I would lose the stop loss, man. You might see that today. You might see a dip down there today. I'm not gonna lie. You can. You could. You don't want that stop loss to get hit. Definitely gonna rebound. There's nothing that's gonna. There's no reason why we wouldn't rebound even if we did drop down there. So. Tone, what's up? I Eat Crayon. We are definitely watching that together. I don't trade with stop losses, guys. I trade with my eyes. We can't even spell stop loss on this channel. Let's see those rockets, guys. Let's get this going. I'm starting to feel this coffee. Thank God. Show some rockets. Let's do it. Spam the crap out of the channel with every friggin' emoji you could think of. Especially if you're rebounding off this 50. That's a big deal, guys. That's really great for us. You guys really, seriously. That is a great thing that happened right here. We did have a big dip, but we recovered already, so that's really good. Let's see those rockets, guys. MVIS to the moon. Let's do it. Oh my gosh, if this cat doesn't be quiet. Holy moly. Oh my gosh. Guys, I was working on the video last night, so that is going to be up. Here pretty soon. Today I'm gonna get it up today. I had to install a driver, and I had to mess with the thing because I ordered this from Amazon. It's actually a really nice camera. It's a Logitech. What is this called? This one. I'll show you guys. This bad boy. But it was giving me trouble. It wasn't letting me install the drivers for some reason. I gotta tinker with it today, but I almost got it working last night. It's only 1080p, but it's still really nice. Guys, I am going to announce the t-shirt winners before Friday. Today after market close, I'm gonna write all your names down, and we're gonna get it going. Have you guys, do you guys follow the Weeble chat? Like, do you guys go in Weeble and like look at the chats in the microvision section? If you do, there's a guy in there. His name is Plow Your Wife. I have never had somebody tilt me like that guy. I don't know if you guys have seen him. He just spams. He's just an MVIS hater, man. I looked at all his stuff. Oh, that guy tilts me. He tilts me hard. But if you guys want to share the link somewhere, maybe in Weeble chat, maybe in another stream, maybe on someone else's channel, help me out. Let's get the word out, guys. If you can like the video, please, please, please just press like real quick. Gonna get us some more people in here for this speech, get Microvision some more coverage. This is bigger than me, and this is bigger than you. We got to get Microvision's name out there so people can get in this stock because it's gonna change lives, all right? Guys, someone sent me a message. Who was it? I forgot who it was. Someone sent me a message. I haven't seen him in here since. I think that I kind of tilted them with my thumbnail. So I want to know, guys, did I go too far putting Patrick Ryan's picture of a clown on my thumbnail? I will change it if I did, but come on. I thought that was pretty funny. You guys see this right here? I think I made somebody mad with that. I thought it was funny. I had a lot. It was a lot worse the other day when I did it. I had like herder on there, and I had I hold bags. I changed it a little bit because I was like, all right, fine. But I don't think I'm gonna take his thumbnail off. That guy's a clown. That was a stupid article. That was a stupid, dumb article, and he deserves to be made fun of for writing it. You don't know who Patrick Ryan is? He's the retard. Oh, I shouldn't say retard. I'm sorry. He's the dumb guy that made this article. I guess I'll show you. I gotta watch what I say on here. He wrote this stupid article. This is Patrick Ryan. He's the guy that wanted to just talk about a 15% decline, like, oh no, 15%, we moved that in one day, right? But he wanted to write this article about Microvision and how it's now on his list of downgraded stocks and you should consider selling right before April, right before something big happens, so you can miss all the money that you're gonna make. He's that guy. This guy with the really annoying face. Retard is not a curse word. Oh. Such a trash article. They're trying hard, man. You know, the sad thing is, the thing that makes me mad the most is like seeing these articles. I know they're dumb, and you probably know they're dumb, but a lot of people read this crap and they use like trigger words, right? They use trigger words. Downgraded, just trigger words, and new traders read this crap and they might liquidate their position just from reading this. It's really easy to get scared when it comes to your money. It really is. It's really easy to get scared when it comes to your money. When I first started, I would read stuff like this and it would give me fear. So, and I have diamond hands and I play poker and I'm a gambler. So, and I used to read stuff like this and it would scare me. So I know it scares other people when they read this, especially people that have a lot of money in there. It's just stupid. It's annoying. So it does trigger me. They were writing this stuff about Microvision when it was $1, right? Saying, oh, it's not going to ever do anything. Oh yeah, it's not going to do anything. We're only at a 1,000,000,000% increase in 1 month. Just 1 billion. That's all. From this up here. Didn't do anything though, right? That's funny. That's funny. Guys, let's get a thumbs down for Patrick Ryan. Can we get some thumbs downs up in here? Can we get some poop emojis going for Patrick friggin' Ryan? That guy tilted me with that article. Thumbs down for Patrick Ryan. What a clown. I'm not even convinced he's a real human being. All right, where are we at now? 1638. We're making our way back up. We're making our way back up slowly but surely, guys. If we can get, oh man, we can get back above this trend line before the Powell speech, we're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. Port X said he survived 15 cents. What a boss. What a OG. Can you guys imagine getting in Microvision at 15 cents? Was it at 15 cents? Did it really get that low? Where did it get 15 cents? Where was that? Oh my gosh, it really did. Holy crap. That was in 2020. Oh man. Oh my God, I wish I would have found this stock in 2020. Why, God, why? Why couldn't you have directed me to Microvision in 2020? I guess I can't be greedy. Oh, I guess I can't be greedy. I can, and I'm gonna be a little greedy. But what? They delayed the speech? Did they really? Don't lie to me, Stephen Moore. Did they really? Why would they do that? That's really awkward. That's kind of nerve-wracking. Did they really delay it? Are you sure about that? Stephen Moore says the speech is tomorrow now. Trying to find some info on that. Are you sure about that, man? Where are y'all seeing that at? The first link, did I not click it? This one? I personally think we're going to be fine, guys. Check this out. If I didn't think we were going to be fine, and I honestly thought that the market was going to crash again, I would have liquidated my position. To be honest with you guys, I would have liquidated my position. I'm like 7,000 in profit right now, so I would have just liquidated my position and waited. But I don't think that's going to happen, and it didn't happen, guys. It didn't. I did not liquidate my position. I thought about it for a minute yesterday. I was like, man, should I just liquidate and wait just in case? I was just like, no, I shouldn't. I don't want to mess up my average. And guys, what happened is literally what I said was going to happen. We're just bouncing off this 50. So we did break below the trend line, but you can see the day traders did not pick this up. Even the day traders know this stock's going up. The tickers are not going off for it because it doesn't make sense. All right. Usually when you break below something like this, there's a breakout. If you break up, there's a breakout and a lot of the time with microvision, it's been happening. When we break trend lines, we pop off to the bottom and the top. This time it didn't happen. No day traders really picked this breakout up. That's why you see it bounce off this 50. I think we're going to be fine. Can't send in chat. Stephen Moore, shoot it to me on Instagram, dude. IG Trade Mode James. I'll check it out right now. Anyways, guys, I want to toot my own horn here, but damn it, I'm good at price action, and I pretty much called this move right here. I said if we drop down below this trend line, which would suck, that the day traders probably wouldn't pick it up, and we would probably more than likely bounce off this 50. There's no real walls here. There is a wall. Well, there is a wall right here. So we got some support at these lines. These are levels of support. We got a nice wall here. Guys, we got a good one here. So we got a few things stopping us from getting too low. We got this wall. We got this 50. We got another wall like right here. All right, we got a few walls that we would have to bust through in order to go down like the last time. It's going to be hard. Oh my God. Okay, so that meow. Oh my gosh. I'm going to get tilted talking about these cats. I love them, but oh my God. All right. That cat that you guys heard was actually a cat that we rescued. He was a stray cat, and we would feed him outside and stuff like that. He always hangs out outside the house, and he basically lived here but outside. We just couldn't take him, and we already had 4 freaking cats. But one day he showed up with his leg like dangling off of his body. He had a big gash on the back of his neck. He definitely got pretty screwed up. So I love that. I love the cat, man. I've always had love for him. I just couldn't take him in. But after that happened, he would have died if we didn't take him in. There's no way he survives with the injuries that he had. So we took him in. We gave him a little room in the back, and we've had him there for about 2 months now, 2.5 months now, and he's pretty much fully recovered, guys. His leg is not dangling off anymore. We thought it was broke, but I guess it wasn't. Maybe it was dislocated. The gash on the back of his neck, we cleaned it up, fixed it up, so he's good to go. We have a veterinarian appointment to get him fixed. So we're gonna get him fixed, and then I'm gonna try to find him a home. So that we call him Jet. Jet is the stray cat that we saved. We saved 3 cats. Oh my God! Like, what am I doing with my life? I'm just a cat dad now. Oh my god. Oh, cats are cool, but man, they really are a pain in the butt. But that was that crazy loud "let me out of this room" meow. Yeah, that was Jet. I will take some pics. Yeah, definitely. You know what? I'm gonna take some pictures of these cats for you guys on Instagram. I'll do it. I will do that today. I will do that today. Matter of fact, I might have one I can put up right now. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna get a couple pics right now. Actually, I'll show you guys the cats. We're not gonna talk about it too much because well, they tilt me. They do. Oh, they do. When they're not sleeping, they don't. I mean, when they are sleeping, they don't. Guys, we're letting everybody flood in. Guys, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Please, 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 if you're in here, let's go ahead and just move your mouse right to the left or your finger and click that like button. It helps the algorithm. It helps people, you know what I mean? Guys, let's talk about YouTube real quick. I wanted to talk about this actually. Last night, we are just popping off. We hit 800 subscribers on the live stream. Right now, we have 827 subscribers in 2 weeks, man. I've been doing a lot of research on YouTube and like, I mean, I'll show this to you guys. Average YouTube time to get 1,000 subs. 22 months. All right, this is an average. This is YouTube. They have so much data, and so this is for sure spot on. But the average for a new YouTuber to get 1,000 subs is 22 months. We've hit this number in 2 weeks. That's mind blowing. Thank you guys so much, man. I appreciate you guys being here. Seriously. Really, really awesome to see that. I'm gonna host 1,000 subscriber watch party when that happens. I definitely am, and it's probably gonna be a nighttime one, so I can go ahead and get lit. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Thank you guys so much for subbing and always hanging out with me. I appreciate that. But guys, this is bigger than me, and this is bigger than you. I really just want to get the word out for Microvision. I want to spread the word. They really are. It's insane. I literally remember on the #1 video when I said I had 10 subscribers and I was happy about it. 827. That's crazy. Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all so much. We're gonna keep covering this. I'm actually gonna broaden the horizons, guys. I'm gonna start covering a few other stocks. I think I need to diversify the stream just a little bit. Yeah. Oh, let me check. The girlfriend is scrolling through some cat pictures. All right, she's gonna send them to me. I'm gonna show you guys in just a second. These little monsters that are running around here. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry. Let's see what I missed here. Can't find anything on it. Okay, so did you guys verify if it's today or tomorrow? Did you guys verify that? Yeah, I'm gonna put them up here in just a second. Guys, if you want to go over to Instagram and follow me, I'm gonna start posting on here a little bit. I don't really do social media too much, but I could start posting on here. Maybe some trade setups, guys. I'm gonna start throwing out some trade setups here shortly. Not anytime soon, but I'm gonna start doing it for you scalpers and you day traders. On the Discord, I'm gonna start having trade setups on there. If you guys have Discord, we're gonna get that going sometime next week. Just want to make sure I do it right. I don't want it to be just completely public, you know. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do that. Please like the video, guys. If you're in here watching, please like the video. Helps the algorithm. Thank you very much. Thank you guys for being here. Golden Cross incoming today. Thomas Smith wants to know. I forgot. Let's look real quick. Where was it at? Oh, I don't know about that one. We kind of gapped a little bit here. It could happen. It could happen. But we want it to happen for sure. I don't know if that's going to happen today. It might. That would definitely be a good thing. We're still trading. We're still currently above both SMAs on the hourly. On the 4 hour, we are below the 50. So we need to make our way back up there. It looks like we are. On the 4 hour, it looks like we're trying to get back in this trend, this flag pattern right here. We're slowly making our way back up off this 200 on the 30. So it looks promising, guys. It does. It looks promising for now. Not sure what the speech is gonna do, but Cinex for Life says start a Patreon. I thought about it, but guys, I'm not. Here's the thing. I think my value lies in this price action, and you know, my knowledge of stocks and like how the market works is not. I don't feel like it's extensive enough to like really give you guys value and, you know, on a Patreon. You know, guys like Chartology and stuff, I think those guys have been trading stocks a lot longer than me. I came from Forex, and guys, I'm still learning myself. So I'm not here trying to be a teacher. I'm just here trying to help the retail trader. I guess I could start a Patreon, but I'm just not sure what kind of value I could give you guys for that. You know, I'm trying to think of if I could do other videos that would give an incentive for somebody to pay me money for it, but I don't want to really be in here asking you guys for money, so I just feel uncomfortable doing it for some reason. I don't know why. I just do. But I appreciate the you know, you looking out. Maybe someday we can get there, and I can figure out a way to put some value behind a donation or something like that. But for now, everything's free, and I'm just here to help you guys and help the retail trader. Nathaniel, I have a Discord set up. I have not released it yet, though. I have not went live on it. I'm going to do that in a few days. I got to get everything together this weekend. I got to get this video going. I got to get everyone's name. I got 827 people. I got to write their names down for this t-shirt giveaway thing. I got a lot to do. Charles Wood. Okay, love you. Have a good day. Charles Wood. Yes, my name is TM James on Weeble. I think I replied to your comment earlier. Did you leave me a comment and didn't think it was me? Was that you? Yeah, man, I appreciate you shouting me out on there, dude. Let me see if I can find that comment. Make sure that's you I'm thinking of. I will definitely shout you out here if that's you. Allegedly, the speech is at 1:30, so in about an hour and a half, guys. Well, I'm trying to find this comment on Weeble. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm trying to read through this. I told this dude I would shout him out. He didn't think it was me talking to him on Weeble, but it was. Let me find your comment, man. I know it's down here somewhere. Here we go. No, this was Rusty Shackleford. Rusty Shackleford. Let's go to the Weeble chat, the Weeble comments real quick. Because I told this guy I would shout him out here. How do I get the comments on the computer? That's what I want to know. So you can only access the comments via the app? That's weird. All right. Well, I'm going to read it. He said, I don't normally promote anyone or anything, but I've been seeing y'all talk about Trade Mode James on YouTube, so I checked it out so far. I like it. Just never really bothered with it before. Figured YouTubers are just pumpers, but I'll probably check out Kevin. Kevin, y'all are always talking about. Any other suggestions? Then I said, thanks for checking me out, Rusty. One love, brother. 10 a.m. CST on the live stream in the morning. He said, what else did he say? He said, I'll be at work on my 15-minute break. I doubt this is the actual YouTube guy, but there's only one way to prove it. Rusty, it was me if you're watching. It was me if you're watching, Rusty. Thanks for shouting me out on Weeble, man. I appreciate that. Who asked that? Charles Wood? Charles Wood, did you see a comment I left or something on the Weeble chat? There was another guy. There was another person on Weeble with my same name. I don't know if they were pretending to be me. I don't know what the heck was going on with that. But I saw somebody with Trade Mode James pretending to be me. I don't know what. I guess that's a good thing. I guess that means my name is getting out there. But yeah, there was somebody on there pretending to be me, and I think they were telling everybody that they changed their mind and that I was now short on Microvision. Not true. Guys, if you see scammers like that, laugh at them. I would never short Microvision, ever in a million freaking years. Ever in a million years. See somebody with Trade Mode James and they're talking about shorting, laugh at them, report them. That would never happen. Let's talk about volume, guys. Our volume is doo-doo today. It is just straight doo-doo. 3.95 million. We're still above the other two big LiDAR companies. And I think there's 100 LiDAR companies, something like that. Buy the rumor, sell the news. I mentioned this yesterday in his video that there's a bunch of LiDAR companies, but they're going to consolidate soon. And the top three, which is probably these three, are going to just kind of take over the industry. And, you know, best in class, we already know who's best in class. We know that. Some people think it's Luminar simply because they have a higher share price. That is dumb. That makes no sense, guys. That makes no sense. Read through the DD, read through the companies. You will very easily see who is best in class, all right, when it comes to this LiDAR. Guys, we're making our way back up 1643 on the live action, on the live price action, on the 30-minute candle. 1643. We're making our way back up. If we can somehow get back in this flag, that would be really awesome. Guys, if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe to the channel, like the video. Let's get Microvision out there for the world to see. We need people to see how amazing the stock is. Because it is indeed amazing. I thought about it. Who asked that question about the Patreon? I thought about it. like I said earlier, I just want to make sure that if I ever did something like that, that there was value there, right? I don't want to just like start a Patreon and then, you know, like not have valuable, not make, like, I don't want it to not be worth it, right? Like there's no reason for me to do that if I can't bring value to the table. And right now, I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. The money thing, like I said, I didn't start this channel to make money. It'd be nice to have a little passive income. I'm not gonna lie, that's always good. It happens, but if it doesn't, I'm not mad about it. I'm just here to help people learn how to read these charts, find some good stocks to talk about, and really, I mean, kind of just, you know, help the retail trader out, man. I think we need some help. There's the market is flooded with these gurus and these people charging everyone all this money. And I just remember when I started, I was overwhelmed. I didn't know what to do. So I just literally got on YouTube and just would watch free price action videos, and it helped me so much. It really did. And I think that that's some value that I can bring to the table. And, you know, not everybody is passionate about technical analysis, okay? I just freaking love it. I love these charts. I feel like I'm in control of something when I'm doing this, and it makes me feel good to know that, you know, like I said, I don't want to toot my own horn or anything, but, you know, if I really go balls deep in a stock and I'm analyzing it and I'm doing this TA on it, a lot of the time I'm right about where price is going to go, and I think that there's value there. So, I mean, obviously there's value there. So, I just want to help people learn these charts. If you guys are interested in technical analysis, probably going to be a good place for you to hang out, because I'm going to try to teach you guys what I know. You know, I'm not perfect. I'm not the best trader in the world. Far from it, actually. And there's a lot more people that know a lot more about the stock market than me. I'm still learning. I've been doing this a little over a year, just stocks. I traded Forex for a few years. So came from Forex. Probably will get back into Forex. I actually kind of miss it. I just kind of burnt myself out on it. Even though I was making a lot of money, I still got burnt out on it. So I took a break and jumped in the stock market, and now I have this kind of like hybrid strategy that's working. So we're gonna keep doing it. We can talk Forex too, guys, if you want. Guys, if you don't know, I put guys on my where is it? I thought that was funny. I added guys to the YouTube thumbnail. It does? Oh my gosh, did they really delay it? That is so annoying. Tubberson, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Thanks for being here, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. We're going to do this every day around 10 or 11 a.m. CST. If I can ever get to sleep before 7 a.m., that would be so great. I got to stop playing Warzone. I'm addicted to Warzone. And I wasn't even really playing Warzone last night. I was just up studying these stocks. We had another live stream last night. Kind of was just hanging out. That was cool. We had about 40 people in here. Did I really? Oh my gosh. Oh, I need to change it. That's got to get changed. I did. That's funny. All right. It's officially been changed. Thank you for pointing that out, man. Thank you for pointing that out. Let's see if we can change it here. How do I do this? How do I do this? There we go. All right, it should be changed. Thank you. Who said that? Who brought that up? Thank you, Miguel. Thank you, Miguel, for that. For putting me in my place with that apostrophe. Heather, you have missed nothing. Absolutely nothing. You, Kiwi, did you? Oh man, I gotta stop cussing. I did almost say it. I almost said it. I'm really trying hard here, guys. I cuss like a freaking sailor. I'm trying to not do that on the stream. I don't want to come off like that dude, but man. What's up, Ron? Ron Cadiz, what's going on, man? How you doing? Good morning. Welcome to the stream. Guys, if you can like the video, please, I would appreciate it. Share the link if you want to, guys, in the Weeble chat. I would appreciate that too. If you guys could just copy the link real quick, go to Weeble chat, put it in there, put it on Reddit, put it in another streamer's stream. Just don't spam it, all right? Somebody in here, I don't know who it is, and I'm not hating on you at all, but somebody's been spamming TREY'S chat with my link. I'm trying to get in with those dudes. I'd like to get on live stream with them. If you guys know them, somebody knows them, let them know. I want to talk to them. I want to talk microvision and other stocks with those guys. That would be really, really cool. We do have a live stream coming up with me, Chartology, and Buy the Rumor, Sell the News. We're trying to get it together. I got an email from Buy the Rumor yesterday. I replied. I'm just waiting for him to reply back. So that's going to be a cool live stream. That's going to be a cool live stream. I still have a $22 price target by Friday, guys. I'm not changing that. All right. Dennis Norman, I still got a $22 price target by Friday. I'm not changing that. So I think in the next 2 days, we're going to see over $21. All right. That's just what I think. I would love to get on TREY'S Trades, not just to get the sub count up and get the channel exposure. I just want to pick that guy's mind, you know? I want to talk about microvision with him. The guys knows what he's doing. He's pretty balls deep in AMCs, and I understand that. So, but I think he likes microvision too. $22 price target by Friday. Still my prediction, guys. I'm not changing it. You can see we're making our way back up towards this 50 SMA on the 30-minute chart. On the 1 hour chart, we are making a gap in the 50. That's really good. And on the 4 hour chart, we're trying to get above the 50. So we're getting there, guys. We're chugging. Oh, this is good. Guys, the tip of this candlestick just moved back into this flag pattern right here. That's really good news. When you see something happen on a higher time frame, it usually has more validity. It usually has more, it's more stable, and you can kind of trust what you're seeing a little bit more than on the lower time frames. Like if I go down to a 3-minute time frame, this is just very sporadic, and you have a lot more movement, and it's harder to, you know, you can see things forming here that aren't really there. It's a little bit elusive. So if I'm going to do some TA, I'm going to start on the very, very high so I can get a bird's eye view of the market. We start on the weekly chart, you know, and work our way down. So the weekly chart is pretty much showing us here that we had this big boom up, and this is just a standard retracement, guys. Like I said, I keep saying this, but it really is. I don't know what people think stocks just go up forever. I mean, they're going to come down, especially when you have a crazy move like this, guys. I mean, insane how far we've come in just 2 months. It's crazy. Of course, we're going to retrace a little bit. Come on. We're going to retrace a little bit. Let's do it from this golden cross right here, all right? Let me move this. Let me show you guys this. Stocks in any market, guys, any kind of trading market, Forex, stocks, things retrace, all right? Especially off gigantic moves like this. We had a golden cross right here. So let me just pull it from here. If I pull up this fib, you're going to see. This is not coincidence, guys. This is not just the universe randomly spawning coincidence, all right? This is calculated stuff. Got this golden zone. On this channel here, we call this the golden zone. It's 50% to 61.8% retracement zone. And that's what we saw happen here. That's all that happened here on this weekly chart. Look at all these blue weeks. We had 2 weeks here where we had this downtrend going, and we bounced right off this golden zone, and now we're making our way back up. That's all that's happening. I don't know why people are freaking out, but you know, if you understand these charts, it helps you have diamond hands. It really does, and it helps you know when to get out. Like I said, if we had busted through this golden zone on this big time frame, guys, I would have been worried. Okay, I would have been real worried. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would have been worried, but that didn't happen. Even on the 1 hour chart, this golden zone is still here. You can see it's the same kind of thing, just more action, more movement, more candles. Came up here, 3-point touch on the downtrend, verified bearish trend right here, reversal from this move, and we closed above the high, the previous high in the downtrend. This was a big reversal signal, but it didn't happen. The market crashed, came down here to 1010 in this golden zone and bounced off. Now we're making our way back up. Guys, this is not coincidence, all right? You can really learn to do this. It's not that difficult. You just have to be able to see these patterns. You just got to be able to see these patterns, all right? Van Palmer says, give the shirts to the first 25 subscribers. I don't know if I can tell who that was. I guess I could go back and look in the comments. I don't have 25 t-shirts to give away though, guys. I only ordered 8. So I got 3 for the fam and 5 for you guys. They weren't cheap. They were about $18 a piece, so that's coming out of my pocket. Doing it for you guys. Maybe I'll order some more in the future. But that's, I guess I could have ordered more. I guess I should have. I kind of feel bad about it now. I kind of feel bad now. I guess I got to order more. Guys, also big news. So this is actually going to be really big news, and this might make the channel pop off even more. But, and I'm being honest, I might go ahead and buy that HoloLens 2, guys. I might do it. The girlfriend okayed it last night. I might do it. I might do it. I don't think I would do it to break it down and see what's inside, but I think I would do it just to tinker with it, and you know, I think that would be a cool thing to do on the channel. It's not cheap. It's $3,500, but I seriously am considering buying one, just to, you know, see what the technology is all about. We can mess with it on the channel. I feel like it would be pretty cool. Or maybe I can, you know, maybe I will tear it down. I don't know. After watching it, I thought it would be a cool idea. And I know Stupid did one, S2UPID. He yeah. The only reason I haven't gotten a rig yet is just because, I don't know, I was waiting for a new chipset to come out. I was waiting for the GPU price to go down. So no, I don't think I'd break it down. I think I would just buy it. If I did buy it, I think I would just play with it, keep it. Patrick Ryan's looking for me? Yeah, tell him to come in here. We want to talk to Patrick Ryan. He knows where to find me. It ain't hard, buddy. Please. Oh my gosh, I hope you're telling the truth, Van Palmer. I would love to roast Patrick Ryan on this channel. Get him in here for writing that stupid, dumb article. I will annihilate Patrick Ryan. The poker side of me will come out, and I will annihilate Patrick Ryan live on this YouTube. If he's even a real dude. We don't know. It has not been confirmed that that is a real human being. All right, guys. So I need to start looking up this J Powell thing. Oh, you know what? Let me get that cat picture up. Hold up. Let me get that cat picture up for you guys. How do I post on Instagram? Oh my God, I must be getting old. I don't even know how. I don't remember how to make a post on Instagram. Is it this plus sign? All right, there we go. All right, 3 pics just went up on Instagram. I'm trying to find some more pictures, but I have so many pictures on my phone. It just takes me a while to get the good ones. All right, so a picture of Floyd just went up. I think. There we go. All right, there's Floyd, guys. That is Floyd. He's a cool cat. How do I... Oh, you know what? I uploaded multiple. I'm not sure why it... Guess we'll do another one here. This is that's Floyd. Who's copying me? It's all right. I don't mind it. They can copy me. It's okay. These are the 3. These are, let's see here. I know you guys want to. I got some better pictures. These are the. This is the trifecta. These little friggin' monsters. This is Belle on the left. She's the cat that showed up pregnant, and we rescued her. She's too cool to let go. This is Roman. We rescued him on 4th of July, and this is Floyd. They kind of just hang out, man. I'll post some more pics of them later, guys. Eyes in the Sky said, dude copied James with the all in and live streaming covering AMC. I'm like, ooh, I see you're copying James now. Who was it? Interesting. Interesting. Give away the H2 after you reach 3,500 subscribers. That would be cool. My girlfriend was blown away by that thing last night. We were watching the videos of it on YouTube on the stream. It looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, it did seem what's the word? I don't want to say like crappy. I can't say crappy. The technology is dope, right? But I think I don't know. I think it needs some work, right? It seems a little choppy with the movements with your hands. I think they just need to make it more smooth. It looked a little bit choppy, but the technology behind it is what's valuable. So it's not really the HoloLens itself, it's the technology that's powering it, right? And obviously, for the most part, that's microvision for the most part. So Trey is not copying me, is he? I don't believe that. Ron Cadiz says he'll donate some MVIS hats. What? That would be sick, Ron. Do you make hats or what? That would be so cool if you did that, man. I would appreciate that. Send me an email, trademojames@gmail.com, Ron Cadiz. We could talk about that. That'd be so sweet. Just go ahead and send me an email there so I don't forget it. 76 people in the chat. Guys, if you could like the video, I would appreciate it. We're just kind of covering price action today. Woke up a little bit late, but it is what it is. Definitely trying to do this stream today. I still have not verified or read that if that speech is today still. Is it? I gotta find out. I'm tired of not knowing. Why am I spelling speech like that? What's happening in my life? All right. Is this today? Is this it? This is it. Wait, is this it? Is this the link? This is the link, isn't it? This is it, right, guys? I'm pretty sure this is it. Calendar section. This is the link though, because it says FOMC press conference, March 17, 2021. It's just playing a really dumb sound right now, but I think this is the link. Yeah. All right, cool. All right, guys, so we're definitely going to stream that. Let's try to get the word out so we can get a bunch of people in here and we can talk about microvision while they're watching it. So it's going to be 1:30 for me, I believe, so that's in 1 hour. 2:30 probably for you guys, 1:30 for me. I'm in Texas, so we're hanging out, we're chilling for another hour. We got a lot to talk about, guys. There's a lot going on right now. I don't know why do we have to have so much trouble in this market? It seems like there's always something, guys. This is a rough time for the market and a great time. It's very volatile. You got to be careful with what you're doing with your money, but just know, microvision, don't forget what we invested in. All right, we did not invest in these stupid candlesticks. They do help us. There is information here to predict, where price is going to go. But at the end of the day, I don't know about you guys, but I invested in the technology. All right, so whatever the share price is, it doesn't freaking matter to me. All right, it matters, but it doesn't matter. I could be up $20,000. I'm not worried about that, right? I could be down. Hopefully, I'm not ever down $20,000 because that would freaking suck. But I'm not too worried about the share price, guys. I invested in the technology. I invested in a company that I think is going to get bought out soon, and or sell verticals to different companies. So that's why I invested. So share price isn't too important on my end, guys. And you got to remember why you invested in this company. If you invested to get rich quick, you could, but that's not very smart, and that's not why I invested. All right, I invested in the technology. I still can't believe I have this many subscribers. I can't. It's just going up and up and up. I can't believe it, man. It's crazy. I don't know. I'm pretty transparent and I'm a pretty emotional guy. You guys will learn that about me. I'm pretty emotional. I'm emotional with a lot of stuff, and I'm pretty passionate when it comes to things I want to do. Poker is one of them. I don't want to say I'm Phil Hellmuth emotional, but I'm pretty emotional, and you know, when I do something that I love and I'm super passionate about, I think it just comes out naturally. It kind of just flows out. And I feel like that's kind of what's drawing all these people to me, is just my energy. But guys, I'm a little insecure. I'm new to doing this, so getting up on here and hearing myself talk and stuff like that, it's a little bit weird, okay? But I'm trying my best. I tend to ramble over my words sometimes, so I say guys a lot, which is, someone said was endearing. I don't know. I don't trade emotionally. Guys, let me say that I don't trade emotionally. I take my emotions out of trading. That is something I learned very early on. And same thing with poker, guys. I don't play poker emotionally either. I'm just emotional in the sense that I take it very serious, you know. It's not something I go there to you know, make friends. That's why it's hard to make friends in poker for me, because I go there to crush souls, guys. I go there and I will wax an entire freaking table in one night and send everybody home with no rent money. Okay, that's like my goal. It sounds messed up. That's my goal. I go there to crush, to wreck shit. All right. Sorry for cussing, but really, I do. When I go play poker, I'm there to mess stuff up. Okay, and I'm passionate about it. I'm passionate about trading too, so emotions are off when it comes to poker, actually playing and trading. I don't trade or play poker with emotion, usually. All right, that's just how I am. But I am a little bit insecure with this YouTube thing. I don't know if I'm sounding stupid to you guys, but apparently I'm doing something right. You guys are here every freaking day, so hey, I appreciate it. Believe it or not, it takes some cojones to get up on here and talk to everybody. It does. It does. You gotta have confidence, and you really gotta know what you're talking about, you know, because there's a lot of good traders in here. I'm sure you guys know what you're doing, and you know, I gotta bring something to the table of value. So it's not easy to get up in here and you know, do all this, but I'm trying my best. I hope I'm doing okay. Give me a thumbs up if I'm doing all right, guys. If you think I'm doing a good job on YouTube, let me know. I would appreciate it. What's up, Julian? Appreciate the sub, man. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. Honestly, it really does. Thank you guys for being in the chat with me today. I love getting on here. I actually wake up looking forward to doing this now. I do. You guys make this very, very fun. Appreciate y'all. Thank you. Zom has not moved. No, it hasn't. Well, let's look at Zom real quick, because I was looking at Zom the other night. Hold on. Did we drop back down a little bit? A little bit. 1645 on microvision. Guys, we need to make our way up in this back up in this flag pattern. I don't think this was an actual breakout. No day traders picked this up. You can tell. If a day trader picked this up, we would have busted below this 50. Not if a day trader, but if the day traders had picked this move up. I don't think they did. I think all the day traders saw this 50 SMA on the hourly, and they were just like, you know what? Forget that. We're not gonna short microvision here. There's a big old 50 SMA wall right there. The 50 SMA is at this wall right here. Nobody's going to short this right now. That would have been a bad move. That would have been a bad trade. And that's another thing you guys got to learn. Like, yeah, we broke the trend line and broke out of this flag. This would have been a bad day trade. You would have lost some money. You would have got faked out here. Robert said, I think people just really like you and can relate because you are just such a genuine person. That's how you come off. Well, thanks, man. I try to be myself. I'm not really on here to impress anybody. I just want to help people. I know what it feels like to kind of be overwhelmed by stocks and markets and everything, just not really knowing what you're doing. Trying to read as much as you can, trying to figure out where to put your money. I know everybody wants to make money, so I'm trying to help you guys. Thank you for the kind words, man. I appreciate that. Mr. Beeg says, what kind of trading experience do you have? I have 45 years experience. Oh my gosh, man, you're an OG. Mr. Beeg, thanks for being in the channel, man. I'm sure we can learn from you. 45 years, wow. Diamond hands to Beeg. Guys, give Mr. Beeg a shout out. That's an OG right there. He said he's got 45 years of trading stocks. We got to give him some diamonds or something. Mr. Beeg, shout out to you, man. But what experience do I have? So I came from Forex, all right? I started trading in Forex a couple years ago, and I killed it in Forex. I went through, I don't want to I don't want to get in too much detail about Forex because I'll just start talking forever. But yeah, man, I learned all this technical analysis in Forex and just started applying it to the stocks. It really does work, man. You can do some technical analysis on stocks and yield the same results, especially on a short term. Like if you're day trading or you're scalping, you can definitely do it. I feel like if you like scalping though, you just need to go to Forex. It's hard to really explain, but the Forex market makes the stock market look like a child's playground. Okay, that's how big, that's how much volume is in currency pairs. It's absolutely insanity. It really is. It really does make the stock market look like a child's playground. But you know, you can still make a lot of money in stocks, and it's still really fun to get into a company's DD and their financials. And you know, there's a lot more substance to stocks than there is currency pairs, in my opinion. But I don't know why it says this. Guys, if you start buffering, just, I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't buffer you. I'm not sure why it would, but I don't know. Google buyout. Oh my gosh, how sick would that be? Mr. Beeg, 45 years experience says Google buyout. Let's go. Oh my gosh, if they did a 1-to-1, you know how rich you guys would be? If they converted all your Microvision shares to Google, oh my gosh. I think I did the math last night. If they did a 1-to-1, which I just can't imagine them doing, but if they did, I think I would make a $4 million profit if they did that. I think that's what the math was. If all my Microvision shares got converted into Google shares, I would make $4 million. Oh my God, that would be amazing. Yes, exactly. Let's talk about that real quick. Oh my God, I'm so excited about that. The fact that they have not filed. Oh my God, I'm so happy about that. That's a huge deal, guys. Why would they put her on the board of directors and not file? It doesn't make any sense, guys. It doesn't make any friggin' sense. It doesn't make any sense. I think we got something huge coming up with Microvision. I don't care what any of these naysayers say. There's no reason why they would list her as unless, and I was saying this last night, unless she showed up on day one drunk and got fired. I can't see anything negative coming from that. You know, unless Saval Oz showed up on day one and drunk as hell, sloppy drunk, walking around the Microvision office, slurring her words, stumbling over the chairs, and got fired on day one, there's no reason for them to not file. Floyd, stop. Oh my gosh. Cats. But yeah, there's just not a reason for it. It's a huge BAF sign, for sure. BAFF. It really is too, man. It just doesn't make sense. I don't think she got fired on day one, so it's definitely alarming that they have not filed. Today was the last day, wasn't it? Or was it yesterday? I think it was today, wasn't it? Wasn't today 10 days? Oh my God. Shark said if they do a 1-to-1, he'd have $25 million. Shark, let me know when you buy your yacht, buddy. Let me know when you buy your yacht. It could happen, guys. And that's another thing, like with these stocks, like I'm just going to be transparent with you guys. I don't know. I've never been in this situation before. So, you know, I'm not a guru. I'm just a dude that knows price action. All right. I'm still learning about stocks and everything as well. So I don't really know how the merger would work. I don't know if, I mean, I'm sure that if Google did buy out the company completely, I'm not sure if all of our stocks would just go straight to Google stocks. I don't know how they do it. They might do like some stocks, some cash. I'm not really sure. So, but I wouldn't mind a 1-to-1. I'll tell you that much. Oh my God. I would like a 1-to-1. I'm sure Mr. Beej in his 45 years of experience has probably seen buyouts before, so he probably knows better than me what's going to happen or what would happen if that happened. Rocket Man says Powell conference will go smooth and Microvision will break 18 by the end of the day. Guys, I still have a $22 price target on Microvision. Do not forget that. That is my price target by Friday. I still think we're on track. We're making our way back up 1652. Let's go. Bouncing off this 50, bouncing off this wall. It's easy. This is easy work, guys. Easy, lightweight. Lightweight. We got 87 people in here, guys. If you could like the video, share the video. subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. It helps a lot. It really does. And we're getting noticed, guys. At nighttime when I'm laying in bed, you know, scrolling through stuff, I see people bringing up this channel on Weeble randomly. So that's awesome. People are talking about microvision. That is the whole point in this video. I mean, in this channel right now, is to get people talking about microvision. We got to get that natural volume, that natural flow. You know what I mean? We don't want it just to pop off, you know, and then drop back down. We want that natural growth. We want people to join in. And I said the other day in my video, I was like, I don't really want the meme stock crap in this area, but I was thinking about it, and whoever told me that was another angle, that's a good angle. If the meme stocks pop off and all these millennial traders get all this money, we need them to put it into microvision. All right, we need to get this natural growth. AA said he already subscribed. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Shouts out to you, AA. Much love. Thank you so much for subbing. I really appreciate that. We're gonna do this every day, guys. If I can just get to sleep before 7 a.m. Oh my God, that would be great. It's been rough these last couple days. I've been a night owl. I've been live streaming at night. I've been playing Warzone. Oh man, I've been doing a lot. 20 to 1. I'll take a 20 to 1. So what? So okay, so 20 to 1. Oh my God, that's so much math. 20 to 1. I wouldn't mind that. Yeah, like I said, 1 to 1's reaching. I don't think that's ever gonna happen. I guess it could, but I don't think that's ever gonna happen. But man, how good! I'll be happy if I walk out of here with 300K for my investment. That would be sick. Even 100K, guys. Even 100,000. Let me do the math on from my end real quick. Show you guys what I'm working with. So guys, I have 2,100 shares of microvision right now. Okay, my average is 40, but I do have another account with about 8,000. The average is probably a little bit higher. I think my average is probably closer to like 1550, 15, something like maybe 14. I don't know. I'd have to figure it out. My transfer kind of screwed up the average numbers. Anyways, I have 2,100 shares. So if a buyout happened, and let's just say, you know, let's just use the $6.50 per billion. Let's just say at the end of the day, we got a 20 billion buyout. We're going to do 20 times 6.44 probably, but we're just going to do 6.50. All right. That is $130 price share price, guys. So if the price went up to $130 and I have 2,100 shares, I'm going to make a whopping basically $250,000 profit on this. All right. That would be awesome. That would be my number, guys. So if we go up to $130 per share, I personally am going to make about $250,000. And I don't see that being out of the realm of possibility. I really don't. I really don't. I really, really, really don't. Lupe says 6.36. We'll take that. We'll go on a low end here. We'll just do 6. We'll just do 6. $6 per billion. We'll lowball ourselves here, okay? $6 per billion. Say we get a 20 billion buyout. That is going to be $120. Duh. That was stupid. Anyways, times 2,100. That's going to be 252,000. So if that case, if we did, you know, a 20 billion buyout, I personally would make about $225,000, a little more, 227,000, something like that. That would be really awesome for my family, guys. Get this house going, get this land bought. We need that. I think that would change a lot of lives. Me too. Julian, thank you for the chat. I agree. I don't think we're going to get a straight buyout. I don't think that's going to happen. Microsoft already uses microvision's projectors for their HoloLens. They obviously are pushing this HoloLens. They obviously believe in it. So let me say this very softly. They need the technology. They need it. They don't want it. They need it. Okay. So the augmented reality, was that weird? I'm sorry. The augmented reality division easily could get acquired by Microsoft. Easily, guys. They're already in cahoots. They're long-term friends and partners, business relationship. I see Microsoft buying the augmented reality. As far as the LiDAR goes, could go to Ford. They could do all kinds of stuff. That's why it's so exciting right now. It's like so exciting. We got Judy Karan. We got Saval Oz. All these big names coming in. Alexander Khan says, did I reload already? No, I did not. I did not reload. I am waiting to see what happens here, but we're making our way back up. We're making our way back up. I'm going to wait for a better move. Like I said, guys, I am not loading anything into microvision until we close above this previous high in this downtrend. So until we get above this 1920, and even then I'm not going to reload. This is my move, guys. I've said it a million times. Take it in, guys. Take it for what you want. Take it with a grain of salt, but this is my move I'm waiting for. I am waiting for us to close above this high right here, which was which disrupted this downtrend, okay? This closed above the previous high in the downtrend. That's a big, big deal. And it's at this 1925, 1920 level. As soon as we close above this 1920 and then touch the trend line again, that's when I'm going to load up. That's what I'm going to add on. So close above 1920, retouch the trend line, and bounce off. That's what I'm going to add on. $5K locked and loaded. Good luck to you, buddy. Good luck. Where are we at with this speech? How long we got left? About an hour and 10 minutes? Oh, no, about 40 minutes. About 40 minutes till the speech, guys. 40 minutes. Oh my God, I'm nervous. I hope it's good news. I hope he doesn't. And you know, at the end of the day, guys, look, I'm a big conspiracy guy, okay? I was a part of this truth movement going on on Facebook and stuff. I'm just super into conspiracies, and I do think everything is rigged, and I do think they're out to get you, okay? Let me just say that right now. These market movers, these market manipulators, the SEC, these banks, the brokers, they are all in cahoots, guys. They just are, all right? They just are, and this whole GameStop thing just kind of verified it, right? So we know they're in cahoots, and we're not making the moves here, or making the waves here. We're riding their waves, guys. That's what's happening, all right? We're just riding the waves. So whatever they want to do with the stock or whatever, it's going to happen, all right? It's going to happen. We just got to ride those waves. You got to know when to get in. You got to know when to get out. Because I guarantee you 1,000,000%, 1,000,000,000%, they will make money on the way up, and they will make money on the way down. And they will keep doing it. They'll keep doing it. All right. They know that a lot of people trade with stop losses. Okay. They're going to trigger those stop losses. They make all their money. Then it goes back up and they make money on the way up. Every angle, guys, they're making money. Okay. Most of us are making money on the way up only. So you just got to ride those waves, guys. Retouch the trend line at, I don't know where it will touch the trend line, Heather. That's what we got to wait and see. I would imagine if I accurately drew this trend line in, which obviously I'm terrible at. There we go. I would imagine if we're right here. That was funny. If we're right here at 1649, I would imagine, you know, a couple hour candles. If we ever do close above 1920, it's going to be somewhere up here, right? I would imagine, hopefully, unless we trade sideways a bunch, but. As soon as we break, hopefully we break above this trend line, but I'm really just the main thing I'm doing is waiting for a close above 1920, okay? Because that's going to be a higher high on a bigger move, and that's when I'm going to feel comfortable putting more money in. All right, that's just me personally, and that's my move, and I have a plan and I stick with it. And guys, I learned this a long time ago. If you need to have a plan, all right? And when you have a plan, you don't deviate from it, all right? You don't let FOMO come in and make you do something stupid. If you have a plan and you have a strategy, you wait for it and you stick to it. Stick to your guns, all right? And that's what I'm doing. $76 people in the chat right now. Thank you guys for being here so much. We appreciate it on this channel. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Hopefully people start searching Jerome Powell live speech coverage. Does it come up? What comes up on YouTube when you guys type that in? Jerome Powell live, Jerome Powell speech. Let's see what comes up. Does my video come up? Nope. I do have it. That's weird because when I covered the conference call for Microvision, it was like the second video. I wonder if I can change some tags or something like that. What do you guys think? How can I get this live stream to be put right here so people can see it? Is there a way to do it? I don't know. I don't know if there's a way to do it. Jamie said is it really? What did you type in, James, to find this live stream? What'd you type in? James Hurdle, what did you type in? Powell speech live? I don't see it on my end. I do not see it. Oh wait, was that it? Where'd it go? No, that wasn't it. There's a few people covering this. I do not see my video here. Hopefully it pops up. I don't know. Here's a live price action for yesterday. Yeah, oh, there's a lot more coverage, Brett, for sure. Lot more coverage. Oh my God, 8 My Wall 8 has 8,000 shares. Don't you dare sell. Don't you dare do it, 8 My Wall. Don't you do it. You're gonna drive this price all the way to the bottom if you sell those 8,000. You better hold that stuff, man. Don't do it to us. That's a big chunk. That's a big old chunk of shares. Jerome Powell speech live. Okay. Jerome Powell speech live. See if that helps. Boom. What are my tags though? Let me check my tags here. I have all these tags. Maybe I should take some of these out. What did I? Powell speech live. Add that one in there. New board member has experience in company acquisitions. Oh, that's, yeah, for sure they do. Like I said, they're bringing some big names in here, guys. They're bringing some big friggin' names in this company. Oh, Andrew, that sucks. You can always watch the record. It always records it, so you can watch it at a later time. Add BTC, XRP. Okay. Yeah, I'll add that in there. BTC, XRP, and ADA. Okay. Posted the CNBC link. Sweet. I think I have it right here. Yeah. All right, guys, we got 31 minutes until the speech, apparently, so. Oh my God. Let's see some rockets, guys, from Microvision. Let's just, I just want to see it. I just need to feel pumped up before this thing. Let's get some rockets and diamonds going. We're in here for Microvision, but we're here to watch this stream. I get it, but man, rockets for Microvision. We're going to the moon, guys. We're going to the freaking moon. To the moon. Once we break this 1920, it's on. You're going to see this gap fill here. Once we close above this blue line, it is on. I promise you. I promise you. Rocket Man. What a good song. Have any of you in this chat ever been a part of a company being bought out before? If you have been a part of a company being bought out before by another company, throw a thumbs up in the chat because I want to ask you a couple questions. How did that work out for you? What happened? Miguel, the reason that I'm waiting is not because I don't believe in the tech. It's just simply a matter of I will make more money if I wait for the dip after the 1920. Okay, because I think that 1920 is gonna It's gonna make some big moves. Plus, I mean, I'm not saying I'm scared, okay, but it just feels like a safer bet right now because, like I said, this is a volatile market, guys. Anything could happen. Okay, look at this. We didn't think this was gonna happen. This could happen again, and let's just be real. And I want to keep it real with you guys. This could happen again. Okay, we could come back and test this golden zone again. It could just happen. I wouldn't put it past, you know, the market to do this. Do I think it's gonna happen? No, but if it does, I don't want to have just loaded, you know, 5 or 10,000 in here and see all that red, right? I'm gonna wait for a close above 1920 so I can get a feel for this trend line. We already know this trend line is super mad respected. Okay, we got all these touch points here. You know, boom. Let me put them in here. Obviously, you guys can see them, but we got these touch points, all right. And if we get another one above 1920, that's just gonna verify it even more for me, and I'm gonna have more confidence loading up a big sum of money in this company. Plus, you know, like I said, I have a strategy here. I have you know, I have some stuff I wanted to see happen before I put more money in, and I'm gonna stick to that. Whether I believe in the company or not, going long, I know it's gonna go up, but that's not really the point. I learned a long time ago, if you create a strategy and you have a plan for, you know, investing your money in something, you stick to that plan and you wait for the things to happen that you know are going to happen. Guys, we just jumped up to 1668. That's good. And like I said, my plan from this move down here was, I said, if we close, and I said it down here, I said, if we close above 1920 and then touch the trend line again, that's what I'm going to add on. I probably will add on anyways after 1920, but that was like my main thing. I want to close above 1920 before I add more money in this company right now. I will feel safer. I think it's and I'm just going to stick to my guns, you know what I mean? 30 minutes, guys. 28 minutes, actually. 28 minutes. It does, Kenny Tiger. It does start in 28 minutes. Guys, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Please like this video. I would really appreciate it. It helps the algorithm, blah, 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 all that good stuff. 1677, making our way back up. Let's go. Did you see that? Did you guys notice that? As soon as I called out for rockets, and you guys put them in the chat, this thing jumped up like 20 friggin' cents. Let's go. Let's go. I knew we were going to recover from this. I knew we were going to hit this 50 and bounce off. As soon as I saw this, I was like, okay, we're going to hit this 50. We're just going to bump off it, bounce off it like a basketball. We need to get above it on all these time frames though. And we are, oh, nice. Guys, this is good. This is good. So like I said, there's a lot more validity and a lot more stability in the bigger time frames, guys. We just moved above the 50 SMA on the 4-hour chart. We got 1 hour and 56 minutes left before we close this candle, and we just broke above the 50 on the 4-hour. So we're rebounding for sure. If we can close above this 50 on the 4-hour, we're gonna be all right. No, Zach. Zach asked, am I guessing the dip after 1920 close will be lower than what the price is at now? No, I don't believe that. I don't believe that for 1 second. This is what I think is going to happen here. Let me just pull this up. So if we close above 1920, I'm assuming the dip, it probably won't be far above it. I think the higher high on this 1920, if we close somewhere like around, you know, 1950, 1940 or something, we might come back down a little below 1920, somewhere in this between $18.50 and $19, something like that. And I'm just hoping for another bounce off the trend line, because this is getting, at this point, this is super respected, guys. All right, this is I mean, you can just see it's super respected. Even the breakout respected the trend line. We bounced straight off this 50, straight off this wall. So guys, I'm really just, at the end of the day, we need to close above 1920, okay? If we close above 1920 on this bigger movement, we're gonna see a spike up here. There's only like one more wall here, and it's somewhere around here. I'm not gonna be too precise with it, but it's somewhere around here. You see this big double top right here, boom. Big old double top. This was a move down. These double tops and these double bottoms mean things, guys, okay? And if we close above 1920, the next wall is right here at 2104. After that, there's not another wall, really. I wouldn't even call this one a wall. I'm gonna remove that because I don't think that this is a wall. So after $21, basically, there's nothing stopping us from making another 10-year high. So we really just have two walls we need to get over. Two. One is 1920. The next one's basically $21. After that, there is nothing stopping us from making a higher high somewhere up here in this $25 range. That's what we're waiting for, guys. We need to close above 1920, break through 21. After that, it's the moon. All right. And I think we're going to hit above 21 by Friday. That's just my prediction. You know, I don't have a crystal ball, so, you know, I can just go based off price action, but I think we're definitely going to probably be above $20, $21 here pretty shortly. No, he's not speaking yet. He's not speaking yet. We got to wait till 1:30 my time. That's about 24 minutes. The DAC, did it bounce? Nice. $16.78. Nice. Nice. Let's get above 17. Let's get this. Hey, if we have any millionaires in here, if you could go ahead and do us a solid favor and just drop, you know, 200 or 300K in microvision right now, that would be great. Take one for the team, man. Take one for the friggin' team. 1692. Let's go. Let's see those rockets, baby. Look at that jump. 1692. We're popping off right now. Let me see those rockets, guys. We're popping off. Microvision's going down right now. 1692. Bounced off this 50. Trying to get back up in this area of consolidation. You can see the consolidation right here pretty easily, guys. It's not too hard to see. Let me remove these walls. Let me remove these blue lines because I have a bunch of blue lines here. Kind of hard to see. We're going to call this consolidation area. Oh, I messed it up. Somewhere in here. Price. Oh, we're popping off, guys. 1692. Let's go. Trying to get back up in this area of consolidation right here. Rockets. Let's see them, guys. Rockets and diamonds. Microvision. Popping off. 1692. 1693. Can we break above $17 before this speech? That would be awesome. Stonks go up and stonks go down. Chartology, man, that guy's hilarious. Holy crap, that guy's funny. Guys, we're making our way back up off this 50. Glad you guys are in here hanging out with me. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, like the video, all that good stuff. Helps a lot. Really does. We got 91 people in here and 65 likes. Come on, guys, go ahead and like the video. Let's get some exposure for Microvision. Let's get some exposure for the channel so we can help people understand this stock is a monster stock. Oh my God, that last sip of coffee was disgusting. Ugh. I'm done. And guys, if you're new to the channel, if you don't know, when I call out for rockets, you guys just got to spam the chat with them. You got to spam those emojis. And you know why? Because it creates energy. And and in my mind, I'm going to go ahead in my reality, pretend like it makes the stock price go up. Look at these rockets. We're going to 1694. Let's go. 1694. 1694. That is awesome. We're going up, guys. Where's our volume at? I need to check our volume. Is it popping off? 4.45. Okay. I mean, we're definitely going up in volume. We're definitely going up in volume. Look at these other trash companies. Oh my gosh, can I say that on live stream? Yes, I can. Velodyne and Luminar are garbage. Why would you ever put your money in there? Why would you do it? Why would you ever do it? We talk about best in class. Come on, 1705? Did we really just pop off? Oh my God, where are the rockets, boys and girls? $17. We just broke it. We just broke $17. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Heck yeah. Busted through that $17 wall. Let's go. We're already back up in this area of consolidation where price wanted to be. I told you guys we were going to bounce off this 50 and come back up. That's exactly what happened. Let's give ourselves a pat on the back. Woo! Yes, let's do this. I'm excited. We rebounded so fast off this breakout. This fake out, I should say. Nice. $22 price target by Friday. That's my prediction, guys. 22 by Friday, which is in 2 freaking days. We need a lot to happen for that to happen. But 1712, let's go! Let's go! 1720. Hey, I called for a millionaire to put 200K in this. Did you just do that? Who did that? Who's doing this? Touche to you if you did it. Let's go. Golly, this was on point. Bounce off the 50, back up into the area of consolidation, getting back above the trend line. This is big stuff, guys. 1720 right now. Let's friggin' go. Oh my God. 1720. It's not on yet. It ain't on yet. We still got a couple minutes. Oh my God. Oh man. Lego 1720, making our way back up. I am stoked right now. I wasn't worried about this dip. I woke up and saw this dip, and I went back to sleep. I grabbed my pillow, guys. I woke up. I checked my phone. I saw this big dip down here to like under 1550, and I said, huh, it's all right. Boom, went back to sleep in like 10 seconds. Not worried about it at all. Saw this 50. I said, we're gonna bounce off that. Not even worried about it. Woke up, and that's what happened. Let's go. 1727. Did it not update yet? Come on, TradingView. You're slacking, TradingView. What are we at? What does Weeble show? 1720 right now? All right. Oh my God. 97 people in here, guys. Thanks for joining. We're going to watch the speech here in a minute. It's coming on in about 18 minutes. Or wait, did I do the math right? Yes, I did. No, I didn't. Something like that, though. We got this, guys. VRL Nanana. Thank you. I appreciate the comment. We just hit 100, guys. Let's see some diamonds for 100 viewers. If you're new to the channel, press the like button. And I just said ples. P-L-E-S. Is that a word? I don't know. Did I say it? Yes. Oh my God. We got this. 101 viewers. 1713. Had a little drop. It's all right. We're back up in this area of consolidation. That's really all that matters. That's really all that matters, as long as we get back up in here in this area of consolidation. And once we break above this trend line to the top, you're going to see FOMO like a mug. You're going to see it happen, guys, right here on this stream. Bless, guys. Bless. Bless. Yes, I just said that. I did. Bless. I never said I was good at talking, guys. That's something I never said. I'm good at this price action. I never said I was good at talking. All right, I never said that. Don't do it. Don't you sell. Who's selling right now? What are you doing with your life, man? Don't you sell right now. We gotta ride above this trend line. What are you doing? Don't you dare sell right now. Oh, all right. I want to see what Reddit is saying. Let's do that. Let's just go ahead and do this. We will do a shameless plug real quick. Whatever, don't care. All right, guys, we dropped back down 1710 right now. It's all right. This candle closes in 14 minutes and 23 seconds. If we can close on this 1 hour candle above this line right here. All right, I'm actually gonna move it down because I think it's about right here. We're going to be technically back up in this area of consolidation for real. That is so awesome. It's going to take a lot of volume to push us up through this, but as long as we get back up in here between this 1807, actually it's more like 18. Let's do it right here. Around 1805 and 1690. As long as we're in between those two numbers, we're going to be good. Jefferson Acosta said, I invested into the company as soon as I saw that Microsoft couldn't get around our tech. I knew MVIS was fucking baff as fuck. I said it. I said the F word on stream. Oh my god. We just got to close above this 1690. We close above this 1690 on this hour candle, we're going to be all right, guys. Look at this 4 hour. We busted through this on the 4 hour too. We were just here at this 50 SMA. Oh, this is good. We're looking good right now. Guys, if you're just joining, please like the video. Hit that subscribe button. I go live every day between 10 and 11, unless I go to sleep at 8 o'clock in the morning. Then it's more like 11:45, 12. But I'm still going to get on here when I wake up. You guys make this so fun, man. You have no idea. This is like this makes my day getting on here. I can't wait to go to sleep and wake up and get on here. It's so fun. Microvision is uniting people. Uniting? Is that a word? Uniting. Oh man. Bless hit the like button. I never said I was good at talking. That's a fact. Which isn't very good for me since I'm making YouTube videos, but you know what? It is what it is. I am from Texas, Andy's videos. I am from Texas. Plus guys uniting. Oh my god. All right, 1691. We had a little drop off. No! Stay above that. Stay above this line. Who is selling right now? What are you doing with your life, right? Can we just IP scan somebody and find out who's selling right now so we can just smack some sense into them? What is happening? Why would you sell right now? What a terrible spot. $16.91. We made our way up to 1723, 1722. That was a big jump. Wow, that was a pretty gnarly jump. I'm not gonna lie, that was quick too. That was a quick one. That's what she said. I gotta stop doing that. Guys, we don't even know how to spell stop loss on this channel. What are you talking about? I don't even know how to spell stop loss. Let's go. What? JMD Cat, are you serious? Is this real news? Tesla hit a trooper? Oh my gosh. That's not good for them. Not good for their stock price, tell you that much. Uh-oh. Oh my god, is this real news? Oh no. Tesla operating in autopilot hits police car in Michigan. Oh man, what's gonna happen to that stock price? We're back up in here, guys. $16.99, back up in this zone. That's crazy. Is it gonna affect their share price? I don't know. Uh-oh. Well, they're up 10% for the day, so I don't know. Pretty good bumpski. We need to run with this. We need to create some fake news, or it actually wouldn't be fake news. We just need to spam everywhere that if Tesla had LiDAR, this crash wouldn't have happened. Hint, hint, wink, wink, Elon Musk. If you had LiDAR going, it wouldn't have happened. He only went with cameras because he's cheap, dude. How are you going to be Elon Musk and go the cheap route? What is happening in the world when someone like that takes the cheap route? What the heck? Are you kidding me? Can we get a, oh my God, for Elon Musk? Are you serious? Dude, buy the LiDAR, man. What are you doing with your life? You went with cameras to save money? Get out of here. That's whack. That's so whack. 1702, back up in the zone, guys. Back up in the zone. That's good news. We have, how long do we have? This is the 4 hour. That's why I was wondering what was going on. We got 7 minutes. So basically, guys, this candle is going to close right as the speech starts, basically. We need to close in this zone. We will be okay. Oh my God. We'll be okay, guys. We're going to close in this. We're going to close in here. I'm pretty certain. And if it's going to be even better if somehow we jump above this trend line before the speech. That's going to be great. That's going to be great. Bus Doctor, what's up? Says hello from New York. And Reddit MVIS, happy you're streaming. Tesla needs LiDAR. That's a fact. Thank you for the comment, man. I appreciate that. Hopefully you hit the sub button. We go on live every day, 10 a.m., blah, blah, blah. 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. See, what am I talking about right now? I don't even know what I'm talking about. We go on live sometime between 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. CST, and we stream till market close. There. Said it right that time. Billionaires are the cheapest people. It's very weird. It's very weird. Elon Musk's face looks like, it reminds me, like if I had to put words or like a meme to Elon Musk's face, it would be that kid that said, I like turtles. That's what I think about when I see his face. I don't know why either. I don't know why. Oh, was it? I like turtles. Guys, once this stream starts, we got 6 minutes allegedly till this starts. I'm going to kind of turn the mic off so we can hear. I'm not going to give too much insight because I got yelled at during the microvision call just for making like 2 comments. I think I turned my mic on a total of 4 times and I got yelled at. So I'm not going to be talking on the mic during the conference. We're going to listen and see what they have to say. What's up, Anthony? Good afternoon. Good morning. Good evening, wherever you are. I know, Greg, but it's got to be done. We got to suit up, guys. Put your armor on. Get your swords ready. Whatever you got to do. It is gibberish, but man, people make stupid decisions off stuff like this. So we got to hope at least it comes out. At least, hopefully his energy comes off better than the last time. We're 1704, guys. We got 4.5 minutes basically till this close. We got to close inside of this zone. Really, we don't have to, but I'm going to feel a little bit better about everything if we close inside this consolidation zone. What are you talking about, Andy? Are you talking about the Tesla thing? Which press release are you talking about? The crash from Tesla? $122 viewers. Thank you guys for being in here. If you guys could like the video, it helps a lot. We got to get this microvision out, man. We got to get people knowing about this stock. Oh, the one from the Fed. Wait, what? I'm confused. What are we talking about? No, don't do this. Come on. Closing this zone one time. Kevin claps when the airplane lands. Friggin' Kevin got famous on this channel. Kevin got roasted, man. That dude got roasted on here. Kevin will sit next to you on an empty bus. Oh my god, that made me laugh. That made me laugh. I think that comment made me laugh the most. I mean, I'm not missing it, am I? Oh, guys, they're playing this song to mess with our emotions. They're trying to make us feel all warm and cozy inside, and then they're gonna drop a bomb on our foreheads. Oh no. One time, Thomas Smith, you must play poker. That is definitely some poker lingo for you. One time, dealer. Put my flush out there, one time. We're gonna make this royal here pretty soon in the stock, I guarantee it. Nah, Kevin P's laying down, man. He's laying down in his bed. Oh, man. What's up, Evil October? What's going on, buddy? We got 2 minutes till the conference goes live, I guess, guys. Hey, do you guys know how long it's going to be? I'm not sure how long it's going to be. What is it, like a... I actually have no idea how long the speech is going to be. Thomas Smith, that's standard. That's standard in my life. One call one time on a 2-outer? Yes. $16.92. Oh man, we did not wait. We got 1 minute till close. Guys, if you have $1 million, go ahead and dump it in real quick so we can close in the zone. Thank you. I think we all appreciate it. Well, if he hypes the recovery, that's going to be good news, as long as he doesn't pull the rug. $16.87. We got to get above. We don't have to. We got 40 seconds. I was hoping we were going to close above this up in the zone, but we might do it in the next candle, so not too worried about it. We got some sell pressure right here. I don't know who in their right mind is selling at the bottom of this trend line when we're trying to break back into it. I just can't, for the life of me, can't understand why anybody would be selling right now. Makes no sense. 0 sense in the world. But hey, nothing makes sense in this world, does it? So it is what it is. It starts at 2:30 ET, doesn't it? I mean, I thought I Googled it, right? Isn't 2:30 ET? CST. That's one. Wait. Yeah. 1:30, right? Or am I just crazy? All right, guys, here we go. Let's do it. Mic's going off.
Good afternoon.
Good luck to everybody. Let's do this.
I would like to start by noting that it has been a full year since the pandemic arrived with force on our shores. Looking back, it was clear that addressing a fast-moving global pandemic would be plainly and primarily the realm of healthcare providers and experts. And we are grateful to them and to all the essential workers for their service and sacrifice. The danger to the U.S. economy was also clear. Congress provided by far the fastest and largest response to any post-war economic downturn, offering fiscal support for households, businesses, healthcare providers, and state and local governments. Here at the Federal Reserve, we rapidly deployed our full range of tools to provide relief and stability, to ensure that the recovery will be as strong as possible, and to limit lasting damage to the economy. We are strongly committed to achieving the monetary policy goals that Congress has given us: maximum employment and price stability. The economic fallout has
Oh,
been
God, he couldn't even
widespread.
swallow right there.
But with
Oh,
the
no.
benefit of
Oh, my God.
perspective, we can say that some of the very worst economic outcomes have been avoided by swift and forceful action from Congress, from across government, and in cities and towns across the country. More people held on to their jobs, more businesses kept their doors open, and more incomes were saved as a result of these swift and forceful policy actions. And while we welcome these positive developments, no one should be complacent. At the Fed, we will continue to provide the economy the support that it needs for as long as it takes. Today, the
Why is
FOMC
he
kept
doing that
interest
weird
rates
thing when he
near
says
zero
something serious like that?
and
Oh my
maintained
God, that's
our
nervous.
sizable
That makes me
asset
nervous.
purchases. These measures, along with our strong
He
guidance
even looked away
on
from the
interest
camera when he
rates
said
and
it.
on our balance sheet, will ensure that monetary policy will continue to deliver powerful support to the economy until the recovery is complete. The path of the economy continues to depend significantly on the course of the virus and the measures undertaken to control its spread. Since January, the number of new cases, hospitalizations, and deaths has fallen, and ongoing vaccinations offer hope for a return to more normal conditions later this year. In the meantime, continued observance of social distancing measures and wearing masks will help us reach that goal as soon as possible. The economic recovery remains uneven and far from complete, and the path ahead remains uncertain. Following the moderation in the pace of the recovery that began toward the end of last year, indicators of economic activity and employment have turned up recently, although the sectors of the economy most adversely affected by the resurgence of the virus and by greater social distancing remain weak. Household spending on goods has risen notably so far this year. In contrast, household spending on services remains low, especially in services that typically require people to gather closely, including travel and hospitality. The housing sector has more than fully recovered from the downturn, while business investment and manufacturing production have also picked up. The overall recovery in economic activity since last spring is due importantly to unprecedented fiscal
This guy needs a
monetary
glass of
policy
water, man.
actions, which have provided essential support to households, businesses, and communities. The recovery has progressed more quickly than generally expected, and forecasts from FOMC participants for economic growth this year have been revised up notably since our December summary of economic projections. In commenting on the stronger outlook, participants noted progress on vaccinations as well as recent fiscal policy. As with overall economic activity, conditions in the labor market have turned up recently. Employment rose by 379,000 in February, as the leisure and hospitality sector recouped about 2/3 of the jobs that were lost in December and January. Nonetheless, employment in this sector is more than 3 million.
Yo, this
below
guy's
its
giving me
level at the
anxiety with
onset of
this.
the pandemic. For the economy as a whole, employment is 9.5 million below its pre-pandemic level. The unemployment rate remains elevated at 6.2% in February. This figure understates the shortfall in employment, particularly as participation in the labor market remains notably below pre-pandemic levels. Looking ahead, FOMC participants project the unemployment rate to continue to decline. The median projection is 4.5% at the end of this year and moves down to 3.5% by the end of 2023. The economic downturn has not fallen equally on all Americans, and those least able to shoulder the burden have been the hardest hit. In particular, the high level of joblessness has been especially severe for lower wage workers in the service sector and for African Americans and Hispanics. The economic dislocation has upended many lives and created great uncertainty about the future. Overall inflation remains below our 2% longer-run objective. Over the next few months, 12-month measures of inflation will move up as the very low readings from March and April of last year fall out of the calculation. Beyond these base effects, we could also see upward pressure on prices if spending rebounds quickly as the economy continues to reopen, particularly if supply bottlenecks limit how quickly production can respond in the near term. However, these one-time increases
This
in
guy
prices
seriously needs a drink of
are
water.
likely to have only transient effects on inflation. The median inflation projection of FOMC participants is 2.4% this year and declines to 2% next year before moving back up by the end of 2023. The Fed's response to this crisis has been guided by our mandate to promote maximum employment and stable prices for the American people, along with our responsibilities to promote the stability of the financial system. As we say in our statement on longer-run goals and monetary policy strategy, we view maximum employment as a broad-based and inclusive goal. Our ability to achieve maximum employment in the years ahead depends importantly on having longer-term inflation expectations
You guys are so
well
funny.
anchored at 2%.
Get this guy some water,
As the
man.
committee reiterated in today's policy statement, with inflation running persistently below 2%, we will aim to achieve inflation moderately above 2% for some time, so that inflation averages 2% over time and longer-term inflation expectations remain well anchored at 2%. We expect to maintain an accommodative stance of monetary policy until these employment and inflation outcomes are achieved. With regard to interest rates, we continue to expect it will be appropriate to maintain the current 0 to 1/4% target range for the federal funds rate until labor market conditions have reached levels consistent with the committee's assessment of maximum employment, and inflation has risen to 2% and is on track to moderately exceed 2% for some time. I would note that a transitory rise in inflation above 2%, as seems likely to occur this year, would not meet this standard. In addition, we will continue to increase our holdings of Treasury securities by at least $80 billion per month,
Oh my
and of
God.
agency mortgage-backed securities by at least $40 billion per month, until
I don't know if
substantial
that's good
further
news.
progress has been made toward our maximum employment and price stability goals. The increase in our balance sheet since last March has materially eased financial
He
conditions
doesn't look like he believes
and
what
is
he's
providing
saying.
substantial support
Honestly.
to the economy. The economy is a long way from our employment and inflation goals, and it is likely to take some time for substantial further progress to be achieved. Our forward guidance for the federal funds rate, along with our balance sheet guidance, will ensure that the stance of monetary policy remains highly accommodative as the recovery progresses. Our guidance is outcome-based and ties the path of the federal funds rate and the balance sheet to progress toward reaching our employment and inflation
We just needed to
goals.
say diamond hands, guys. Diamond hands.
Overall, our interest rate and balance sheet tools are providing powerful support to the economy and will continue to do so. To conclude, we understand that our actions affect communities, families, and businesses across the country. Everything we do is in service to our public mission. We are committed
Bullshit.
to using our full
Oh,
range
sorry.
of tools to support the economy and to help assure that the recovery from this difficult period will be as robust as possible. Thank you. I look forward to your questions.
Oh my God, here we go. That guy gave me anxiety.
Howard from Reuters.
Hi, Chair Powell, and thanks for that. So, could you talk us through how the forecasts for 2021 map into the substantial further progress definition? 2.4% inflation. I understand that's considered transitory. That still seems like some progress there. 4.5% unemployment. Is it time to start talking about tapering yet?
Not yet. As you pointed out,
Guys, I don't
we've
like
said
this
that
guy.
we
I don't like
would,
his energy at all.
continue asset purchases at this pace.
He looks like a freaking weasel to
until
me. I
we
don't
see
like this guy.
substantial further progress, and that's actual progress, not forecast progress. So, and that's a difference from our past approach. So, and what we mean by that is pretty straightforward. It is we'll want to see that that the labor markets have moved, labor market conditions have moved, have made substantial progress toward maximum employment, and inflation has made substantial
Life is a
progress
stage, man.
toward,
Life is a stage.
the 2% goal.
Fact.
That's what we're going to want to see. Now, that obviously includes an element of judgment. And when we see, we'll be carefully looking ahead. We also understand that we will want to provide as much advance notice of any potential taper as possible. So when we see that we're on track, when we see actual data coming in that suggests that we're on track to perhaps achieve substantial further progress, then we'll say so. And we'll say so well in advance of any decision to actually taper.
If I could follow up on that, the shift in the dots, why wouldn't that
He doesn't have a
suggest
mouth.
weakening of the commitment here? An awful lot of people shifted into 2022, it seems.
I don't see that at all. You know, we have a range of perspectives on the committee. I welcome that. And
1705, guys. Allegedly, I can't see it. Let me check.
We debate things. We discuss
1707. Let's go.
Together
Diamonds in the chat. Diamonds in the chat.
A solution, but you know, the strong bulk of the committee is not showing a rate increase during this forecast period. And you know, as data improve, as the outlook improves very significantly since the December meeting,
oh no, I froze, guys. I don't know what's happening.
It's probably not a surprise that some people would bring in their estimate of the appropriate time for liftoff. Nonetheless, you know, the bulk of the committee, the largest part by far of the committee is
1711. Let's go. Let's go.
And again, part of that is wanting to see actual data rather than just a forecast at this point. We do expect that we'll begin to make faster progress on both spending, you know, labor markets and inflation as the year goes on because of the progress with the vaccines, because of the fiscal support that we're getting. We expect that to happen, but, you know, we'll have to see it first.
Great, thank you. Victoria.
Hi, Chair Powell. I wanted to ask about the supplementary leverage ratio. You know, there's been a lot.
I'm not gonna lie, I do not understand any of this stuff these people are talking about. I really don't.
I'm happy to hear an update if you have one, but just sort of more broadly, do you think long term that the leverage ratio poses problems for?
All I hear from this is, okay, so guys, we need to buy microvision. That's all I hear from all these big words.
If so, do you think that changes to the leverage ratio, including the SLR, are the way to deal with that problem?
Victoria, we'll have something to announce on that in coming days, and I'm not going to expound upon your questions. Why don't you ask another question?
He said expound. That's not even a word, bro.
I'm just going to say that we're something in coming days.
This guy said expound.
Sure. Okay. Well, then I'll ask about unemployment. You know, there's the unemployment rate is you all have projections for the U6 rate, but you've also been, you know, really emphasizing the fact that that's not the only thing that you all are looking at. You're also looking at labor force participation and things like that. So are you all looking at ways of maybe adding to
Let's
how
go
the unemployment
1721. Sorry if I yelled. Oh my gosh, I'm excited.
Well, let me say, as we say in our statement on longer run goals and monetary
policy. Oh, okay, I guess that is a
we
word.
look to a range of indicators on labor market. We never only looked at the unemployment.
Don't y'all
rate,
be correcting me.
Indicator of labor market.
I thought he was trying to say expand.
We look at a very broad range. You hear us talk all the time about participation, about employment to population, which is the combination of the two, about different measures of unemployment. So it's wages, it's the job flows, it's you know, all of those things they go into an assessment disparities of various groups. All that goes into an assessment of maximum employment. The trying to incorporate all of that into the summary of economic projections would not be practical. You know, obviously the thing that we do include is just the unemployment rate, and that's a very insufficient statistic. So it doesn't include a lot of other things that we do look at. And I wouldn't want to say that we're looking to include the other dozen things that we look at into the SEP, but from time to time we do look at adding different things. But I would just say the SEP it's a summary. It's one device. It's not going to include all of the things that we look at. I think you know the things that we look at. We talk about them all the time. So we're not actually looking actively at significantly broadening those indicators in the SEP right now.
I told you guys we were going to bounce off that 50. We did it.
Thank you, Chris Rugaber, Press.
Thank you.
Look at this weirdo right here.
Chair,
oh my gosh, this guy's creepy.
The forecast overall, you're forecasting a very low unemployment rate next year, and in 2023, you have inflation, or the Fed overall is in the SEP forecasting inflation at or above 2% by 2023. Yet no rate hike in any of this forecast horizon. So is this telling us that to see a higher inflation rate than what's projected, or do you not, as you've been talking about, is the unemployment rate insufficient, or what is this telling us about the Fed's reaction function? That it seems you're meeting the Fed's dual mandate by 2023, yet again, no rate hike expected.
So I guess the first thing to say is that the SEP is not a committee forecast. It's not something we sit around and debate and discuss and approve and say this represents our reaction function as a committee. It's a compilation of projections from different people, and but since we don't debate it or discuss it, it would be hard for me to say exactly why each participant did what they were going to do. So all I would say about this is that we've laid out what I think is very clear guidance on liftoff. And it's really three things: labor market conditions.
Guys, he just said we're going to lift off.
Maximum employment.
He just said we're going to lift
we
off.
consider a wide range of indicators in assessing labor market conditions, not just the unemployment rate. Inflation that has reached 2% and not just on a transitory basis, and inflation that's on track to run moderately above 2% for some time. The first two of those three are very much data-based. The third does have a little bit of an element of expectations in it. So we are very much determined to implement this guidance in a robust way. It is the guidance that we chose carefully to implement our new framework.
This is just a 50% retracement off this move right here,
we'll need to
guys.
see data, as I mentioned.
Oh, no, it's not. It's a little bit more,
So
78.6.
what does this SEP really say? It says that we're committed to our framework and to the guidance we've provided to implement that framework. We will wait until the requirements set forth in that guidance are clearly met before considering a change in our policy rate. And the last thing I'll say is this. The state of the economy in 2 or 3 years is highly uncertain, and I wouldn't want to focus too much on the exact timing of a potential rate increase that far into the future. So that's how I would think about the SEP.
Thank you. Paul Kiernan.
Thank you, Chairman Powell. My question is twofold. One, how high are you comfortable letting inflation
How
rise?
high are you right now?
There's some ambiguity in your new target, as you mentioned, expectations driven. And do you think that ambiguity might cause markets to price in a lower tolerance for inflation than the Fed actually has, thereby causing financial conditions to tighten prematurely? Is that a concern? Thanks.
So we've said we'd like to see inflation run moderately above 2% for some time. And we've resisted, basically, generally, the temptation to try to quantify that. Part of that just is talking about inflation is one thing. Actually having inflation run above 2% is the real thing. So over the years we've talked about 2% inflation as a goal, but we haven't achieved it. So I would say we'd like to, perform. That's what we'd really like to do, is to get inflation moderately above 2%. I don't want to be too specific about what that means because I think it's hard to do that, and we haven't done it yet. When we're actually above 2%, we can do that. Look, I would say this. The fundamental change in our framework is that we're not going to act preemptively based on forecasts for the most part. And we're going to wait to see actual data. And I think it will take people time to adjust to that and to adjust to that new practice. And the only way we can really build the credibility of that is by doing it. So that's how I would think about that.
Thank you. Matthew Boesler.
Hi, Chair Powell. This is Matthew Boesler with Bloomberg News. So there's a widespread presumption at this point that the U.S. will reach herd immunity sometime this year. And all along, you've said that the path of the economy is going to be determined by the course of the virus. I'm curious, based on the projections that you released today that show unemployment will still be above estimates of maximum employment through the end of next year and perhaps sometime into 2023, do you think policymakers need to be doing more here to sort of align the herd immunity and full employment timelines, if you will? Thank you.
So on herd immunity, I'm really going to leave that question to the experts. We don't control that. We're not responsible for defining it, we'll leave that whole discussion to the experts. I mean, what we're focused on is the part that we control, which is the support that we provide to the economy, and there we provided very clear guidance. And in the case of asset purchases, it's at their current level until we make substantial further progress. There is an element of judgment in that, and we'll supply clear communication well in advance of actually tapering. And we just went through the criteria for raising interest rates. They're very specific, and we're very much committed to having them fulfilled robustly. I would agree with you that the path of the virus continues to be very important. We have these new strains which can be quite virulent, and we're not actually done yet. And we're clearly on a good path with cases coming down, as I mentioned, but we're not done. And I'd hate to see us take our eye off the ball before we actually finish the job. So that's how I would look at that.
If I could just briefly follow up, how do you see sort of the disconnect in terms of an economy that is expected to be widely reopened this year, but full employment taking longer to achieve? Is it the case that factors related to the virus will still be with us over the coming years? Is that how to interpret the forecasts?
I think there's some of that. Sure, there'll be some of that. There'll still be some social distancing. People may be, for example, going into spaces that involve close contact with others. Some people will do that right away. Others will hold back, and so I think there'll be some of that. In addition, though, remember there are 10 million people, in the range of 10 million people, who need to get back to work, and it's going to take some time for that to happen. It can happen maybe more quickly than it has in the past, because it involves the reopening of a sector of the economy as opposed to stimulating aggregate demand and waiting for that to produce job demand for workers. This could be a different sort of a process, and it could be quicker. We don't know that. But it's just a lot of people who need to get back to work, and it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take some time, no matter how well the economy performs. Unemployment will take quite a time to go down, and so will participation. So that's all I can say. I think the faster the better. We'd love to see it come sooner rather than later. We'd welcome nothing more than that. But realistically, given the numbers, it's going to take some time.
Thank you. Steve Leisman.
Mr. Chairman, thank you. I wonder if you could, kind of a three-parter here, but all related. Would you comment on the current level of the 10-year yield and some other long rates out there, whether or not you think they would have a negative effect on the economy? And if not, is there a level that would give you concern? And finally, the third part, other central bankers have expressed concern about what's happened to yields in their countries, and even some taken action, but not you. Could you give us your general idea or orientation towards the idea of coming into the market and affecting a particular tenor of the bond market? Do you like that idea? Do you not like it? Is it at the top of your toolbox, or is it something that you think is at the bottom of the toolbox?
Sure. So we monitor a broad range of financial conditions. And
let's get some rockets, guys, for 17:30. I just got back from feeding my cats. I was going to say stupid cats, but my cats. Let's get some rockets for 17:30. We're still checking this speech out, guys. Let me see those rockets flying, guys. We got this. We're back up in this thing.
They generally do show financial conditions overall to be highly accommodative, and that is appropriate. So that's how we look at it. I would add, as I've said, I would be concerned by disorderly conditions in markets or by a persistent tightening of financial conditions that threaten the achievement of our goals. We think the stance of monetary policy remains appropriate. Our guidance on the federal funds rate and on asset purchases is providing strong support for the economy, and we're committed to maintaining that patiently accommodative stance until the job is well and truly done.
Could you give us an idea of how you...
Guys, if you're new to the channel, you're just tuning in, please like the video, please subscribe to the channel, it helps a lot. We're just hanging out, talking about price action and watching this speech, all right? Thank you guys so much for being here.
The top of your toolbox, or something that you don't really prefer?
the tools we have are the tools we have. What I'm telling you is that the stance of monetary policy we have today, we believe is appropriate. We think that our asset purchases in their current form, which is to say, across the curve, 80 billion in treasuries, 40 billion in mortgage-backed securities on net, we think that that's the right place for our asset purchases. Now, we can change them, of course, in a number of different dimensions, should we deem that that's appropriate. But for now, we think that our policy stance on that is appropriate.
Guys, we could easily see a jump above the trend line up here. We could easily see a breakout to the top happen right here coming up pretty soon before market close. Could definitely happen.
You've spoken about the pandemic's disproportionate toll on Black Americans, Hispanic Americans, Asian Americans, and other groups in the labor market. And I'm curious if you can speak to specific indicators that the Fed will be using to measure job gains for groups that have persistently higher rates of unemployment compared to white Americans. And relatedly, since you've described vaccines as key to the economic recovery, is the Fed concerned about lower vaccination rates in communities of color, and what barriers do you think exist there? Thanks very much.
That was like a million questions. How can he ever answer all
those? We
this?
do monitor and communicate very regularly about different labor market disparities in the labor market, let's say. So
it's always about race, man. They got to put that little trigger word in there. They got to put that triggering crap in there.
So is the Hispanic unemployment rate. So we look at those and we see those as, it's slack in the labor market. It's sad to see because those disparities had really come down to record lows since we started keeping the data that way. As recently as a year ago, February of last year, we had those disparities quite low. What happens in a downturn, though, is they move up at twice the speed of white unemployment. So we monitor those things. Our tools, of course, affect unemployment generally, but we're going to look at those as a form of slack in the labor market and hope that that there's progress there. And this particular downturn, of course, was just a direct hit on a part of the economy that employs many minorities and lower paid workers. The public-facing workers in the service industries, in many cases,
guys, 1 minute and 47 seconds until we close above this 50 on the 30. That's really good.
And things like that.
We can see a breakout to the top here right after the stream.
And it's the slowest part of the economy to recover. So, we like to see those people continue to get supported. As the broader economy recovers, which is very much doing now. In terms of disparate levels of vaccination, those are facts, unfortunate facts. They're really not something we have within our policy toolkit to address. But it is true, though, that the data we have suggests that there are significant disparities between different ethnic groups, and but that's not for us. That's for fiscal authorities and the government more generally to work on.
Thank you. Gina Smialek.
What is B squared at right now?
Hey, Chair Powell. Thanks for taking our questions.
Oh, B squared's popping off too.
I was wondering if you could talk a little bit about how you see the fiscal policy support that has come down the line affecting the economy's potential in the longer term, just in the sense that you've talked a lot about the potential for labor market scarring and how that might weigh on our sort of future prospects. And I wonder whether you see that sort of working in reverse. If we pull people back into the labor market more quickly, does that improve our chances?
So I do think that fiscal policy overall will have really helped us to avoid much of the scarring that we were very, very concerned about at the beginning. And I think that's just the size and the speed with which Congress has delivered, with the CARES Act and since then, is going to wind up very much accelerating the return to full employment. It's going to make a huge difference in people's lives, and it has already. As I mentioned in my opening remarks, the recovery has been faster than we expected. Part of that just is very hard to predict, given we've never seen an event like this. But part of it is just the strength of the fiscal response, which I think will look good over the years. Longer term,
my equity jumped up a lot after this speech.
To really
plus almost 9K right now, guys.
The first
on my
part
end,
of it is about
$9,000 profit right now.
We've not avoided all of the scarring, but we've probably avoided the worst cases there. And I hope we keep at it, and we will keep at it with our policies, of course, to do whatever we can to make sure that continues. Longer term, though, what it takes to drive productive capacity per capita or per hour worked to raise living standards over time is investment in
Oh
people's
my God,
skills and
1744,
aptitudes,
guys, let's get some
investment
rockets in the
plant
chat going.
equipment,
Let's do this. We're gonna hit
software. It
1750
takes
here
a
pretty
lot of
shortly. I'm
investment
pretty sure about it. Like I said, we're probably gonna jump up
support a
above
more
this trend line.
productive economy and
I
raise
imagine a
living
breakout
standards.
after
And
this
that's-
speech, guys. I
you know, that
really
hasn't
do
been
at this point.
The principal focus with these measures, our measures certainly, and we don't have those tools, but what Congress has been doing has mainly been replacing lost income and beginning to, support people as the economy returns to normal. But there should be a focus on a longer term focus, I think, would be healthy on the investment front.
Thank you. James Politi.
Thank you, Chair Powell. I wanted to ask a question about the Eurozone.
This guy.
While the outlook for the U.S. economy has much improved, progress in the Eurozone has been far less encouraging, and it's showing signs of serious weakness due.
Oh my
due to,
God, 1760,
slower
guys,
vaccination
1760.
rollout
Let's
and
go.
Renewed lockdowns and restrictions.
Forget this speech.
How
We
worried
just hit
are you
1760.
about
Let's do it.
transatlantic economic divergence, and the possibility that that trouble in the Eurozone and weakness in the Eurozone could drag down the U.S. recovery as it did in a way in the aftermath of the financial crisis?
You're right. The pace of the recovery is we're having diverging recoveries here, as we did after the last crisis. And in this case,
We are
as well
officially
as the
above
other
the
one,
50
US
SMA on every time frame,
recovery
guys. This is so
leading
awesome.
the global recovery.
Congrats to us. Diamond hands, diamond hands.
And we conduct policy, of course, here. Our focus is on our objectives are domestic ones.
I don't know what all these big
maximum
words they're
employment
using
price
means.
stability
All
here
I
in the
hear
United
is the
States.
stonks are going
We
up.
monitor
That's all I
developments
take from all
abroad,
this.
and we know that because we know that those can affect our outcomes. So I think U.S. demand, very strong U.S. Demand, if as the economy improves, is going to support.
This call was
global
spot on,
activity
guys.
as well
This
over
call
time.
was so spot on. Said we're going to drop down below this trend line. If we did, we touched this 50, bounce off, and make our way back up. That's what happens. Boom.
Strength tends to support global activity as well. So that's one thing. I don't worry in the near term. I'd love to see Europe growing faster. I'd love to see the vaccine rollout going more smoothly. But I don't worry too much about us in the near term because we're on a very good track. Very strong fiscal support coming. Now vaccination going quickly, and cases coming down. I think we're in a good place. It's all ahead of us, but the data should get stronger fairly quickly here and remain strong for some time here.
Thank you. Hannah Lang.
Hi, thanks so much for taking our questions. I wanted to ask if the Fed is planning on extending the same restrictions on bank
Where's
dividends
Kevin?
and share repurchases that are currently in place into the second quarter, and if you're considering at all the scenario analysis and mid-cycle stress tests that were in place last year, this year, and kind of what would make you consider doing something like that again?
So we haven't made a decision on that. We're a couple weeks away from announcing that decision. I won't foreshadow it here today. I will say we're going to continue our data-driven approach. You know that we restricted buybacks and dividends, so the firms are preserving capital. Through 2020, the banks
We are so going to break out here, guys. I can feel it. We're going to break out.
And the December stress test showed
We're gonna
that banks are
get above
strong
this
and
trend line. I can
well-capitalized
just feel it.
under our hypothetical recessions that we used in December, which were quite stringent. We're right in the middle of our 2021 stress test, and we'll release those results before the end of June. And that layers, very significant additional stress on top of the stress the banks have already absorbed over the past year, with the unemployment rate going to 11% and stock prices falling more than 50%. So. But all of that, the results of the stress test and the decision on
Yeah, guys, where's Patrick right
distributions, all
now?
of that,
Is Patrick
is to
Ryan
come,
hiding under his freaking blanket right
fairly
now?
soon.
I wonder what Patrick Ryan is
As I
doing
mentioned,
right
yeah.
now.
Thank you. Edward Lawrence.
Thanks, Thanks, Chair Powell, for taking these questions. You laid out the standards to lift off, and back in June of 2020, you said you're not even thinking about raising rates. But I see 7 members seeing liftoff in 2023 and 4 next year. How much debate and how can you
Oh
characterize
my
that
God.
conversation?
Guys, let's
Has
get
there
these
been
rockets
about
going,
moving
baby.
off the lower
Woo!
bound
Sorry to interrupt,
earlier
but we're
this
about to
year?
break out of this flag pattern to the top side, guys. 1770.
You know, it all
17
depends.
freaking
We've set
70.
out
Let's
very clear
go.
criteria for liftoff, right? Where we've said we want to see labor market conditions that are consistent with our estimates of maximum employment. And that doesn't just mean unemployment, it means a much broader set of criteria. We want inflation at 2% and not on a transitory basis, and we want inflation on track to run moderately above 2% for some. Those are the 3 conditions. Everybody on the committee agrees to that, right? So it comes down to what's your projection for the economy. If you want to, people will have a range of assessments for how good the economy is going to be, and we don't. I would say that we're in a relatively highly uncertain situation. If you look at the uncertainty, people on the committee broadly say that uncertainty about the forecast is very high compared to the normal level. We haven't come out of a pandemic before. We haven't had this kind of fiscal support before, totaling it all up. So you're going to have different perspectives from committee participants about how fast growth will be, how fast the labor market will heal, how fast inflation will move up, and those things are going to dictate where people write down an estimate of liftoff.
I'm sure I'm liking this green number right here, guys. Sure, I'm liking this green number.
Make that decision then, but it's an estimate based on assumptions about growth, and it's meant to be a tool to generally show the public how our objective function works, how we think about the future. It isn't meant to actually pin down a time when we might or might not lift off. We're not going to make that decision for some time. The chances are that the economy in that time and place will be very different from the one
That's funny.
we think it'll be. So I sometimes with the dots, I have to be sure to point out that they're not a committee forecast. You know this, but they're not a committee forecast. It's just compiling these projections, really, of individual people. We think it serves a useful purpose. It's not meant to actually be a promise or even a prediction of when the committee will act. That will be very much dependent on economic outcomes, which are highly uncertain.
Thank you. We'll go to Brian Chung.
Under Chairman Powell.
Oh, this guy's got 2 first names. I don't trust this guy.
About the,
Did you say Brian John?
Stimulus. So it sounds like you, I guess, see the case for even maybe more investment, at least from Congress, to support the more productive economy, as you answered to Gina's question. So we just had $1.9 trillion in spending. So where do you see the fiscal space right now? Do you still,
Oh my God.
maybe see the
1770. Holy crap.
It wouldn't be a concern if there were to be more spending.
We're about to break out, guys, here. It's going to happen. Look at this
It's not up
freaking
to us to
candle.
decide what Congress should spend.
We're going to see a
money
big
on or
jump
when.
up here, guys, when we
I was
break out to the
answering
top.
Gina's question, which really was, how do we assure
Day traders are going to have a
damage
field
to
day with this breakout right here, guys. It's going to jump up. I think we could close above 1920 today if we get these day traders in here, guys. Sorry to be talking over the thing right now, but just I want you guys to hear me out. If we break above this trend line right here, the day traders are going to step in. They're going to drive us up. We could easily close above 1920, making a higher high today, guys. We need to get to this line right here.
One of those things is investment.
We need to get to that 19.
In their skills,
We need to get to that 1920.
Education, aptitude, all of those things. I'm not in any way suggesting that that's something Congress should work on right now, or that that's just not that's not our job. I'm just saying that is what fiscal policy can do that really monetary policy can't do is invest in the future productive capacity of the economy, raise potential growth. Those things are completely tools that Congress has. And again, I wasn't making a comment at all on the current fiscal setting.
Thank you. Next to Michael Derby.
Great, thank you for taking my question. I just wanted to get an updated view on your sense of your view on financial stability risks and whether or not you see any pockets of excess out in financial markets that concern you, either specifically to that area of the market, or as in terms of like the threat that it could propose to the overall economy.
Sure. So, as you know, financial stability for us is a framework. It's not one thing. It's not a particular market or a particular asset or anything like that. It's a framework that We report on it semi-annually.
We got 50 minutes until close, guys. 50 minutes. We can get above 18 some magical way.
It has 4 pillars, and those are
It's going to shoot us up, guys. It's going to pop off.
Asset valuations, debt owed by businesses and households, funding risk, and leverage among financial institutions. Those 4 things, and I'll just quickly touch on them. So if you look at asset valuations, you can say that by some measures, some asset valuations are elevated compared to history. I think that's clear. In terms of households and businesses, households entered the crisis in very good shape by historical standards. Leverage in the household sector had been just kind of gradually moving down and down and down since the financial crisis. Now there was some negative effects on that. People lost their jobs and that sort of thing, but they've also gotten a lot of support now. So the damage hasn't been as bad as we thought. Businesses, by the same token, had a high debt load coming in. And many saw their revenues decline, but they've done so much financing and there's a lot of cash on their balance sheets. So nothing in those 2 sectors really jumps out as really troubling. Short-term, I mentioned funding risk as the last one. So we saw again in this crisis breakdowns in parts of the short-term funding markets. Came under a tremendous amount of stress. And they've been quiet since the spring, and we shut down our facilities and all that. But we don't feel like we can let the moment pass without just saying again that some aspects of the short-term
Greg's an
funding
OG,
markets
guys.
and
35,000 shares. Oh my God.
intermediation didn't hold up so well under great stress, under tremendous stress, and we need to go back and look at that. So a very high priority for us as regulators and supervisors is going to be to go back, and this will involve all the other regulatory agencies. It does involve all of them as well, and see if we can strengthen those things. So that's a sort of a broader, detailed look.
Thank you. Michael McKee.
Mr. Chairman, can you help me understand something about the SEP and your forecasts? The inflation that you're talking about for this year, say, is transitory. Then by 2023, you're back down to 2.1%. There's no forecast for a rate increase for 2023. If you get to 3.5%,
guys, if you haven't already, like the video. Okay, if you guys are hanging out with us, like the video, subscribe to the channel, guys. It means a lot to me and it helps out a lot. I'm trying to get the word out for Microvision. I'm trying to talk fast so we can get back to this speech right here. But I appreciate you guys for being here with me today. We are just hanging out, chilling. All right.
Where rates just stay low because
thank you for being here.
Well, again, I wouldn't read too much into the March 2021
Why did the music
SEP
pick up right there? That was weird.
Dot plot. Remember what it is. It's a compilation of individual projections by individual members. They're all making different assessments. They have different forecasts, economic forecasts. Some have more optimistic ones, some less optimistic. And also remember that the SEP doesn't actually include all the things that go into maximum employment, right? It only includes unemployment. So I would just say we've set out clear guidance. The message from the SEP,
guys, we had 1 thumbs down on this video.
With people is we set out.
I'm sorry,
guidance.
whoever I made mad. I apologize to you.
It's inflation it's labor market conditions consistent with our estimates of maximum employment, and that's not just unemployment; it's all the other indicators. But overall totaling up to maximum employment. It's inflation at 2% and not on a transient basis, and inflation on track to exceed 2% for moderately for some time. Those are the criteria. We're committed to robustly implementing that guidance, and that's what this says. That's really all it says. We're going to wait until those requirements are met. And again, the state of the economy in 2 or 3 years is highly uncertain, and I wouldn't want to focus too much on the exact timing of a potential rate increase that far into the future.
If I could follow up, I'm just wondering, before 2019, you were focused on the problems with having interest rates too low. Now, are you saying we're willing to live with it until we reach these goals, even if you reach your goal on maximum employment?
So what I would say is we're committed to giving the economy the support that it needs to return as quickly as possible to a state of maximum employment and price stability. And, to the extent having rates low and support for monetary policy broadly, to the extent that raises other questions, we think it's absolutely essential to maintain the strength and stability of the broader financial system, and to carefully monitor financial stability questions, if that's what you're getting at. We do that. We monitor them very carefully. I would point out that over the long expansion, longest in U.S. history, 10 years and 8 months, rates were very low they were at zero for 7 years, and then never got above 2.4% roughly. During that,
People are probably thumbs down because I'm talking a lot. I apologize.
excess buildup
I will shut up.
of debt. We didn't see
My
asset
apologies.
prices form into bubbles that would threaten the progress of the economy. We didn't see we didn't see a housing bubble. The things that have tended to really hurt an economy and have in recent history hurt the U.S. We didn't see them build up despite very low rates. Part of that just is that you're in a low rate environment. You're in a much lower rate environment, and the connection between low rates and the kind of financial instability issues is just not as tight as people think it is. That's not to say we ignore it. We don't ignore it. We watch it very carefully, and we think there is a connection. I would say there is, but it's not quite so clear. We actually monitor financial conditions very, very broadly.
Thank you guys for hanging out with me today.
Do that
Appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much for sticking around. We're going to hang out here till a little after market close.
And we've also
close the stream off around
put a lot of
3:30,
time and effort into
3:45.
strengthening the large financial institutions that form the core of our financial system are much stronger, much more resilient. That's true of the banks. I think
James,
it's true of the CCPs.
wearing a mask in the shower.
We
Nice.
want it to be true of other non-bank financial intermediation markets and institutions. So I think that's monetary policy should be, to me, provide for achieving our macroeconomic aims. Financial regulatory policy and supervision should be for strengthening the financial system so that it is strong and robust and can withstand the kinds of things that it couldn't, frankly. And we learned that in 2008, 9, 10. This time around, the regulated part of the financial system held up very well. We found some other areas that need strengthening, and that's what we're working on now.
Thank you. Anakin, CNN.
Guys, we got Anakin Skywalker coming on right
Thanks for
now.
taking my question. Jerome Powell, could you talk to us a little bit about the relationship between the persistent pandemic unemployment and the expected increase in inflation? Does the former offset the latter to some degree?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that? You broke up there for a second.
Oh, no. I was hoping that wouldn't happen. Can you hear me now?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, great. I was asking if you could talk to us a little bit about the relationship between the persistent pandemic unemployment and the expected increase in inflation.
Punish
I'm
the
wondering whether
puts.
the former
Punish
offsets
the
the
puts.
latter,
If you shorter
and to
microvision,
which
you deserve to lose your
degree
money.
you guys are monitoring
Sorry,
this.
not sorry.
You're asking about the relationship between unemployment and inflation? Is that the question?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
They offset each other, the persistent pandemic unemployment.
Yeah, I think I'm hearing you correctly. So I would say a couple things. There was a time when there was a tight connection between unemployment and inflation. That time is long gone. We had extremely low unemployment, not extremely low. We had low unemployment.
People shorting microvision with puts today are the same guys raising out of position with 7 deuce offsuit.
We were 3.5%. We were bouncing around with unemployment 3.5% to 4%. And it wasn't just unemployment. Participation was high. Wages were moving up. It was a very healthy thing. And we didn't see price inflation move up. There is a relationship between wage inflation and unemployment. But that has not, what happens is that when wages move up because unemployment is low, companies have been absorbing that increase into their margins rather than raising prices. And that seems to be a feature of late cycle behavior. So we're not when we seek to achieve low unemployment, high levels of employment, which is our mandate. we think we have the freedom to do that based on the data without worrying too much about inflation.
Thank you. Going to Greg Robb.
Oh no, we got another double namer.
Hi.
He's got
Thanks
two
for
first
taking my
names. Don't trust
question.
him already. Do
I
not
wanted
trust
to
him.
follow up a little bit. I understand what you're saying about the dot plot and
Greg Robb
and the message you're trying to send with the dot plot, but does the same apply for the taper tantrum? You've said that it's going to take some time to get some fundamental progress on your goals, but it seems like some time could now be any time.
Well, so we've said substantial further progress. Now, if you go back November, December, and January, progress in the labor market slowed very sharply. So you had an average of 29,000 jobs per month. If you go back and look at the level of job creation before that was very, very high, very high. So we weren't making any progress on the labor market from November through January. February, we saw a nice pickup, a good job report, 379,465 private sector. So that's good. It can go so much higher though, and it would be nice to see to really make faster progress. That's different from substantial progress. We'd like to see it be higher than that, and I think it will be. That's the expectation is you'll see now, I think, really strong job creation return, not as high as it was in the very early days of the recovery, the reopening of the economy, but nonetheless very strong. Okay, so what I'm saying is to achieve substantial progress from where we are, having had 3 months of very little progress, it's going to take some time. And we don't want to get into, I don't want to get into trying to put a pin on the calendar someplace because it's going to be data dependent. When we see ourselves on track to make substantial further progress, we're going to say so. We understand fully that test is one that involves judgment. If you remember during the global financial crisis recovery, we said quantitative easing number 3 was the test was a substantial improvement in the outlook for the labor market. Well, what does that mean? Well, it means a substantial improvement in the outlook for the labor market. It meant we would communicate when we thought we had that. This is just like that, in a way. What we're saying is substantial further progress.
I don't know about you guys. We don't have to talk about this, but guys, I will die before I take that vaccine. I will die before I take that pandemic vaccine.
Signal, you can assume
that's just me, though.
Yet. And as we approach it, well in advance, we will give a signal that yes, we're on a path to possibly achieve that, to consider tapering. So that's how we're planning to handle it. It's not different really from QE3. And I think what we've learned from the experience of these last dozen years is to communicate very carefully, very clearly, well in advance, and then follow through with your communications. In this case, it's an outcome-based set of guidance, as our rate guidance is, and it's going to depend on the progress of the economy. That's why it's not appropriate to start pointing at dates yet.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Don Lee, LA Times.
Hi, Chair Powell. As you know, households are sitting on a lot of excess savings, and I wonder if combined with
my mom was in here earlier, JMD CAD. Not sure where she's at. She might be listening. I'm not sure.
How much do you think that would affect inflation, and would you expect that to be transitory?
And everyone who's forecasting these, what we're all doing is we are looking at the amount of savings. We're looking at, we have reasonably good data on that, and we're looking at the government transfers that'll be made.
It's falling off a little here, guys, right before market close. Back below this trend line, man. I was hoping we closed above this trend line.
What will be
on the hour?
The tendency of people to spend that money, the marginal propensity to consume.
We do have some sell pressure going on here.
From that, you can
see these wicks. Wicking off this zone right here.
The impact on
you got to close on the hourly in this side. Inside. Oh, we just had a big drop off.
On hiring.
17.17
on inflation. So that's what we're all doing. And we have, we can look at history and we can make estimates, and those are all very transparent and public, and you can compare one to the other. And of course, we've all done that. And I think we've made very conservative assumptions and sensible mainstream assumptions at each step of that process. And what it comes down to is what I said before, which is there very likely will be a step up in inflation as March and April of last year drop out of the 12-month window because they were very low inflation numbers. That'll be a fairly significant pop in inflation. It'll wear off quickly, though, because just the way the numbers are calculated. Past that, as the economy reopens,
guys, I'm going to make some food real quick. I'll be back in about 5 minutes.
Only go out to dinner once
Please stick around. We're going to hang out for a little bit after market close. Probably stream till about 3:30, 3:45. So you guys want to hang out? We can talk microvision until then. But I will be right back in about 5 minutes, maybe less.
It's really not functioning at full capacity. But as that happens, people can start to spend. It's also wouldn't be surprising and you're seeing this now, particularly in the goods economy, there'll be bottlenecks. They won't be able to service all of the demand maybe for a period. So those things could lead to, and we've modeled that. Other people have too. And what we see is relatively modest increases in inflation. So, but those are not permanent things. You know, what'll happen is the supply side. The supply side in the United States is very dynamic. People start businesses. They reopen restaurants. You know, the airlines will be flying again. All of those things will happen, and so it'll turn out to be a one-time sort of bulge in prices, but it won't change inflation going forward because inflation expectations are strongly anchored around 2%. We know that inflation dynamics do evolve over time. There was a time when inflation went up, it would stay up. And that time is not now. That hasn't been the case for some decades, and we think we won't suddenly change to another regime. These things tend to change over time, and they tend to change when the central bank doesn't understand that having inflation expectations anchored at 2% is the key to it all. Having them anchored at 2% is what gives us the ability to push hard when the economy is really weak. If we saw inflation expectations moving materially above 2%, of course, we would conduct policy in a way that would make sure that didn't happen. We're committed to having inflation expectations anchored at 2%, not materially above or below 2%. So that's, I think if you look at the savings, look at all of that, model it, that's kind of what comes out of our assessment. There are different possibilities. I think it's a relatively unusual, very unusual situation to have all these savings and this amount of fiscal support and monetary policy support. Nonetheless, that is our most likely case. And you know, as the data come in and the economy performs, we'll of course adjust. Our outcome-based guidance will immediately adapt, we think, to meet whatever the actual path of the economy is.
Thank you. We'll go to Scott Horsley for the last question.
Thanks, Chairman Powell. My question is about those supply chain bottlenecks, especially on the goods side. Are they getting better or are they getting worse? We saw they were sort of a drag on the industrial production numbers that came out yesterday. And what do you expect them to do to prices just in the short run?
I think it's been possible to say, frankly, with any confidence, but I would expect, it's very possible, let's put it that way, that you will see bottlenecks emerge and then clear over time, and you'll probably see that over a period of time because, you know, really the strong data are ahead of us. You know, right now the checks are going out just now, and that'll add to spending. COVID cases are coming down. Vaccination is moving now quickly. You know, the really strong economic data is coming. It should be coming, assuming we stay on this track. And that's when you'll really know where the bottlenecks are. But you can see, though, that these are not permanent. It's not like the supply side will be unable to adapt to these things. The market will clear. It just may take some time. And some of the answer to that may be price. In many cases, it won't be price. You'll see that people are reluctant to raise prices. You know, it's a little bit the story about, you know, the wage Phillips curve does show that as unemployment goes down, wages move up. But companies choose not to try to pass that price increase along to their customers. So you'll see a lot of that here too, I think. Anyway, we'll see. But that's my basic sense. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, guys, speech is over. I'm back. Sorry about that. Who's always still with me? All right, well, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I didn't understand 98% of that crap, but all I heard was stonks are going up. That's what I took from it, so that's what I took from it. All right, guys, we're back up in this zone. We need to close here above this trend line on the 30. We did close in here on the hour, so that's good. We got some sell pressure here from some people that don't like money, and yeah, just need to close above that line on the 30. That'd be great. 4 hours looking good. 28 minutes left on that. If we can close in this zone on the 4 hour, we're just completely back on track. So today was not even a setback. This was good today. This was good. Microvision's looking good, guys. All right, we're gonna make our way back up above this trend line, I hope, and hopefully this news and this speech, obviously it shot us up, but we need to get above this $18 range. We can do that. I'm hoping sometime tomorrow. I would think we're probably gonna do that. Guys, I know a lot of you maybe aren't subscribed. If you came to watch the speech, I appreciate a sub, appreciate a like. Helps the channel, you know what I mean? We're making our way back up to 1750. Hopefully closing the zone. And things are looking up, guys. They're looking up. Can you guys hear me? See a thumbs up if you guys can hear me right now, please. Make sure everything's legit, everything's all right. All right, cool. Just making sure. Just making sure. We're gonna be doing this live stream every day from around 10 or 11 a.m. CST all the way to market close, Monday through Friday. I'm having fun. I'm having a good time doing it, guys. We're back at 1750. Hopefully we can close here. This candle has about 25 minutes left. And that's exactly how much time is left before close. So I'm hoping, guys, if we can close in the corner of this wedge of this flag pattern, I think tomorrow we're going to see some real momentum. These day traders, they want to take these breakouts to the bottom and the top. They probably got faked out here. They could have made some money, but it looks like it didn't really have much validity as far as the breakout goes. If we break above this one, we're definitely going to see a close above 18 tomorrow, I would imagine. So we're on our way back up. $843 subscribers, guys. We're gonna hit that 1,000 mark soon. We're gonna have a 1,000 subscriber watch party here on this channel. Once we get around 980, something like that, we're gonna turn that bad boy on. have 1,000 subscriber watch party. That's so cool. Thank you guys so much for sticking around, hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Guys, we got about 25 minutes left till close. We really want to close in this zone today. That would be so freaking awesome. Anywhere above this trend line would be good. Price target still is $22. Yes. Yes, it is. My price target is still $22 for Friday. We might be a little lower. I don't know. That's just my, that's my guess. It's around $22. As long as we're above 1920, which I honestly think is going to happen, guys. Considering what's happening right now, I think we're going to be above 1920 for sure. But once we close above 1920, that's that next wall, 21. We're going to close above that one as well soon. Make our way to an all-time 10-year high. That is going to be a freaking good day. Let's get some rockets for closing above $24. Oh my God. Rockets for closing above $24. How great of a day is that going to be? You told all the convicts? Nice. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Y'all know what it is. Get those rockets going. Rockets going for closing above $24. That would be so sick. I don't know why you guys are in here listening to me talk and come in here every day. I don't know why you guys like me, but hey, I'm okay with it. We have fun in here. Good times. 1740 is definitely good. Considering what happened pre-market and early in the morning, yeah, man, 1720 or 1740 is pretty friggin' good. Above the 50, coming back into this flag. Yeah, man, that's a good number. What's up, Richard Grant? Appreciate you being in here, man. Hope you had a good day at work. Have a good evening. Kick back, relax, knowing we're going, Microvision's going back up, all right? I try not to do it, Kiwi. Sometimes I gotta let them out, man. It's, it just feels good to let out an F-bomb every once in a while. Yes, rocket showdowns. Whoever could spam the most rockets at close wins the game. I wouldn't be sad about a 1744 close. I do want to see it close into this flag. That would be a little bit better. Give us a little bit momentum into tomorrow. But this 50 SMA is giving us some support, guys. It really has. All these rockets and the 3 poop emojis at the end. Nice, nice. Nice, Kiwi. 1753. All right, there's that little jump we needed, guys. Back up in this flag pattern here. Very obviously back up in this flag pattern. That's what's up. Guys, like I said, we don't trade with stop losses on this channel. I can't even spell stop loss. Plus press like. Plus press like on the video. Plus. Stop lass. Nice. Whoever this is, a sim. I cannot pronounce your last name, but thank you for the sub. I appreciate it if you're listening to this right now. Thank you so much. Oh man, these streams go by so fast. I cannot believe I've already been streaming for 3 hours. It just goes by so fast. It really does. It's crazy. Crazy how fast it goes. On point everything. Let's go, Mavis. I agree. Let's go. Take us to the moon, Mavis. Take us to the moon. Yeah, it's definitely been a good day. It was a little scary in there early on. Yeah, it kind of sucked. My portfolio didn't see red, so I'm happy about that. Yeah, but man, it was a little bit scary. We had this breakout, kind of a breakout, not really a breakout, but it was technically a breakout. You see this gap right here? We kind of just jumped from here to here real quick. But we bounced off this 50 SMA. That was predicted. I told you guys if we ended up closing, if we ended up breaking out to the downside of this trend line, we would probably likely see a big pump off this 50 SMA. I didn't think the breakout would have validity. It wouldn't have very much substance, very much meaning, because it just didn't make sense. But we did bounce off this 50. So that was a good move. Kevin is Trump's bastard son. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, you guys are funny. Who's selling right now? What is wrong with your life? Oh my gosh. Who would sell right now? Honestly, I mean, who, like, I just don't get it. What retail trader is selling microvision right at the second? Are they looking at this chart? Like, come on, man. This thing's about to pop off. Oh my god. What does he say? Evil October says, so I'm trying to understand. We close inside the pennant flag before close, but what happens between 4 p.m. and 8 p.m.? And then again, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't have a crystal ball. I couldn't tell you. I have no idea. I wish I did. We're just gonna have to wait and see. But if we do close inside this flag pattern, Evil October, that's just gonna give us some momentum into tomorrow, all right? That's gonna give us some momentum to get above for a breakout to the top side. Hopefully, you know, closing above 1920 tomorrow. That's what I think is going to happen. I think we're going to see these day traders take over as soon as we can get this volume to push us to the top side. We're going to see a breakout somewhere up to $19, and then we'll probably just slowly make our way up to 1920. Hopefully close above 1920. And if we do that, if we close above 1920 tomorrow, you will see, let me repeat this, you will see a $21 range on Friday. That's my prediction. It's not guaranteed. But like I said, if we can close above 1920 tomorrow, somehow we will see probably around $21, maybe 22. I still have a $22 price target because I just think it's going to pop off tomorrow as soon as we hit this breakout to the top side. So we're going to have to just wait and see. We're going to have to just wait and see. Oh my god. You guys like that? My friend Monty says that. I kind of stole it from him, but it's kind of just like growing on me. I've been saying it a lot lately. Yeah, no guarantees, Evil October, but you know what? It's looking very good. It's looking very, very, very bullish. BAFF. BAFF, my friends. Somebody wants to keep us out of this little flag pattern here. I don't know who it is. We're going to have to shake some sense into them. I'm still here, guys. Sorry. You probably hear me just breathing into the mic right now. I'm trying to read something. I apologize. 1730 on the charts right now. 1730. Really would love to see us close in the blue today on the hourly. 30 minutes looking okay. We're coming back down towards this 50 SMA right here. Excuse me. As you guys can see, we wicked off the 50 SMA here up into this zone. I imagine if we do come back down a little bit down here to 17, 15, something like that, we'll probably do the same thing again. I actually play Warzone on PC, so I'm through Battle.net. But yeah, we can definitely get on Warzone for sure. Who is selling right now? You silly goose. I hope it's not the retail traders selling right now. That's a bad move. People don't know what they're doing, man. They don't know what they're doing, selling off their shares right here. Are you kidding me? We're poised for a breakout to the top side. You're going to sell your shares? Come on. What are you doing? What are you doing, eh? I don't know, man. There's some good console players out there. Battletoads. Oh my gosh. I remember that game from back in the day. What an epic game. I gotta Google that because I haven't heard about that game in a long time. That used to be my game as a kid. Did they remake it? No. Yes, 91. Oh man. This was my game. It really was. I kind of want to watch a Battletoads video because I haven't even seen this in so long. Oh my god.
Meet
like nostalgic
Chris and
overload right now for
They've
this
built
game.
her to Bitcoin and Ethereum.
Holy crap. Oh my god. This is crazy. Whoa. This is gnarly. I don't remember it looking like this. I don't remember it looking like this. Wow. So cool. Come a long way. Yes, nostalgia. I do not remember any of this. Kind of. I remember the Star Wars thing right here, like this little freaking airborne wave runner thing. I do remember that. Wow, I do remember this. Epic graphics, duh. It brings back, yeah, man. Holy crap. Whoa. Hey, I so remember this thing. I remember this. Good times. Those are the good days. Before I had to pay bills. Before I had to worry about anything. Good times. Yeah, what is this one? Yeah, NES. Mm-hmm. We're making our way back up. 1728. Trying to get up in the flag pattern. Hope you guys like that little tune. I wrote it on my own. 27. Who is selling right now? Damn you, Scuba Steve. We're gonna bounce off this 50, guys. We're gonna bounce off this 50 again. Gonna launch us up. We got 10 minutes till close. Really would like to see a blue close, but you know what? It might not happen. Richard Grant, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Where's my logo? Thanks, man. Show you guys this little intro video I did. I've been putting it on the beginning of my videos. So if you guys like my intro video, I would appreciate you letting me know, because I'm thinking about changing the music on it. I don't know. I don't know what the heck you guys like and what you don't like. I think it's cool. We're going to play it one time just because I like it. Oh yeah. Oh my god. That's a good one. Change it? Anthony wants me to change the song. I like it, man. I like the freaking the solo. It's tight. You are here for MVIS, Greg. That's a fact. Richard said it's lit. Right? I get that same vibe. It makes me, I just bob my head every time I hear this. I can't help but bob my head to that. I just can't. Not just because it's my intro. Just if somebody just played that riff, I would just be like, damn. Damn. Anthony. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I wish there was some more bass in it too, actually. You guys are hilarious. Guys, if you're new, if you're just tuning in, please like the video, subscribe to the channel. We hang out here every day, 10 a.m. CST, all the way to market close, sometimes a little after, and sometimes at nighttime if I'm feeling froggy. Guys, if I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to go buy me a $100 bottle of bourbon, and we're about to get lit. We're about to get lit on that 1,000 subscriber watch party. Trade Mode James is going to be lit on live stream, because that is just too cool. And I think it's going to fall into place on Friday. I think at the rate that people are subscribing, I mean, it seems like it's probably going to be Friday where I hit 1,000. That's going to be so cool. We're going to be lit on live stream. Excuse me. 1734. All right. Well, we got some wickage going on here, guys. We got a little wickage going on here. That's good. That's always good to see it touch down here and bounce off. When you see this wick, this is kind of a neutral candle, but you see this strong buy pressure. You got this strong sell pressure pushing us that we moved all the way up here. Sorry, let's do it like this. We moved all the way up here to about 1771. Then we had the sell pressure. We had the people with low IQs selling off right here. Oh, I'm just kidding. But seriously, why did you sell? If you did, why did you do it? We had some sell pressure. Then we came down, touched this 50, bounced off the 50. Looks like we're kind of bouncing off the 50 again here. I imagine we might close in the blue. Hopefully, maybe not. But, you know, it is what it is. On the 4 hour, we're definitely in the blue on the 4 hour. That is a fact of life. Me and Trey are drinking buddies? No, man, but I would love to get on his live stream, man. I would love to get on Trey's live stream and talk to him. That guy's cool as hell. I don't know if he knows who I am. I'm not sure. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. I would definitely like to get on there and chat with him, though. Pick his brain. That guy's cool. I like that guy a lot. He's got good energy. Guys, it's looking like on the 1 hour we're gonna probably. Oh, well, you know what? I don't know. We might close. We're kind of like on the cusp, you know. We're like on the cusp right here. Oh yeah. Let's push it back up. 1738. Let's get that boost right at the end here, guys. 5 minutes before close. Can I get some rocket streaming in here? Can I get some rocket streaming in here? Luna, thank you for sending him an email. I appreciate that very much. Let him know. I'd love to get on there and get some talk about microvision with him. But let's go talk about this channel. Let's get some rockets going on in here for the last 5 minutes, guys. How high can these rockets push this price? Can we get above this trend line? That would be freaking sweet. 1738 right now. The wick. John Moran wants me to explain the wick. Yes, I will. 1741, by the way. All right, John, this is the way a candle works, all right? You got your open, you got your close, all right? This candle opened down here, and it closed up here, all right? The wicks tend to show you how much pressure there is going in that direction. So if you got a big wick on the top, like this, that typically means there's sell pressure. If you got a big wick on the bottom like this, that typically means that you have buy pressure, okay? So when you got a big wick on the bottom like this, and you know, that just means that there's more buyers than sellers. Even though it's a red candle, the next candle is probably going to be the opposite, right? Typically. Guys, we're pushing up 1739 here. I hope I explained those wicks. It's pretty simple to understand. Top wick means sell pressure. Bottom wick means buy pressure. All right, 1739. We're right here at the cusp of this trend line. I think we're going to close inside here. Brett, I don't know who gave me the thumbs down. I tend to turn my mic on during those speeches, and I don't think some people like it. I'm sorry. I apologize. Please like my channel. Please like the video. 1740 in the blue. Let's go. You guys are funny. You guys are awesome, man. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Make this very, very fun. Oh my God. 1740. Looks like we're going to close in blue for sure. 3 minutes, 2 minutes till close. God, just push us up a little bit more. Come on. Yes, 1741. Say it with me, guys. Oh my God. 1741. We're going to close up here above this trend line. I freaking hope so. 2 minutes till close. Actually, like 1 minute and 40 seconds. Let's just zoom in as much as we can here. You see how we're kind of on the cusp of this trend line. We need to get just a little bit higher. Let's just push to 1750, man. Guys, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but damn it, I'm good with this price action, boy. I am on point with this price action. I predicted all of this. Not to toot my own horn, but I kind of am. But seriously, I said if we broke out this trend line, we were going to touch off this 50 and boom off it. That's exactly what happened. Nothing but blue. Even this candle, we're calling this a blue candle, even though it's not blue. Look at this buy pressure right here. The sellers tried to come in. They got owned. They got owned. The sellers thought they had aces here. We had pocket fives and we flopped a set on their ass. Ran it all the way up to 1743 right at the close. We did it. We pooped all over these shorts today. All over their faces. Oh my God. They really will, Brett. It's not going to mean a damn thing in April. But it's fun to watch, you know. 1740. 15 seconds, guys. All right, let's get those rockets flowing. 10 seconds, guys. 10 seconds. Get them rockets and diamonds going. We're right at the end. Who's going to spam the most emojis? You win the game if you spam the most emojis right now. 5 seconds left on close. 4, 3, 2, 1. We close in the blue, guys. Woo! Today was a good day for microvision. Let's go. Let's friggin' go. They tried to bring us down. It didn't work. 1743 on the close. I'm happy with it. We're right on the cusp of this flag pattern. We are good. Heck yeah. Let's go, boys and girls. Thank you, Mom. Guys, my mom's in the chat. Say hi to my mom, guys. She's in the chat. Showing me the love. I appreciate it, Mom. Love you. We're still going to dinner on Wednesday. We did it, guys. They tried to bring us down. It didn't work. It did not work. They thought they were going to do something here. They got owned. Hardcore. Mom, if you're reading the chat, everyone's saying hi to you. Everyone's saying hello. Is today Wednesday? Oh my god. Oh my god. Today's Wednesday. Might have to do that tomorrow, Mom. Sorry. Might have to go out tomorrow. I know. I just realized today's Wednesday. Crap. 1743 on the close. We did a good job today, guys. We really did. I am impressed. They tried to hold us down. They tried to bring us down. Oh, man. I'm glad you guys didn't sell. I hope, I know a lot of people probably sold, but that's the value in these charts, guys. Let me just talk to you guys real quick about some, okay? And I'm being dead serious when I say this. Learning these candles and learning these charts, learning how to read them, learning how to mine the data, there's so much value. There's so much value. If you were scared of, the stock tanking or going down, back down to 1010 or whatever, if you had your SMAs up, okay, you would have been able to know like I did. And I didn't know, but it was very likely that we were going to, if we did break below this trend line, we have these two levels of support here that are most people don't really know how to use. We got the 200 and the 50. I pretty much thought we were going to bounce off the 50 and come back up. So if you were scared at this breakout and got scared and thought you were going to see all this red down to 1010 again, you got to know that this 50 SMA is very, very strong. It's a very strong level of support and resistance, guys, okay? But we're trading above it. So this was very strong, and I pretty much knew we were going to bounce off it, and we did. There's a lot of value in that. All right, learning these candles, learning these charts. A lot of value in it. It can save you from making a bad decision. I bet a lot of people sold right here not knowing that we were wicking off this 50 SMA. All right, we start wicking off this 50 SMA, you got to look for an upski. You know what I mean? That's exactly what happened. You could have added on right here at this 50 SMA if you wanted to. At this 1540, you could have added on here. You would have made some money. That would have been a good average up if you wanted to do that. Or an average down if you had a higher average than 1550. Did you guys hear all that? I don't know if my mic was muted or not. Damn it! I don't know if my mic was muted. But basically, guys, what I was saying is that there's a lot of value in learning these charts, learning these candles. If you got scared here and you didn't know that there was a 50 SMA here, you might have sold your shares thinking you're going to go down far. But people that know how to read these charts, they have these, these really nice indicators like the SMA or the Bollinger Bands. I pretty much knew we were going to bounce off this 50 if we did break to the downside, which is exactly what happened. Bounced off this 50. Knowing these charts, knowing how to read this data can save you from making a bad decision. All right, very important to learn this stuff. Okay, making sure you guys heard it. Gonna hang out here till about 3:45, guys. Oh, am I repeating myself again? Oh no. Well, I thought the mic was muted in my defense. I thought the mic was muted. $17.43. I'll take that close. That's a good close, man. Right here in the middle of this consolidation area, as you guys can see, we got price trapped up in here, right up in this middle of this flag pattern. Right here in this consolidation area, we made our way right back to the middle. I imagine tomorrow you're probably going to see a breakout to the upside. That's just what I think, and it really looks like that's what's going to happen. 19.2 breakout tomorrow. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Yes, sir. Julian, yeah. Make sure you tune in at 10 a.m., 11 a.m. tomorrow. I'm trying to be consistent with the timing, but sometimes I don't go to sleep till real late. And it's kind of hard to wake up, not gonna lie. Are doji candles always the same size and look? They're not always the same size, but they do look similar. Okay. Guys, I highly recommend, first of all, let me just tell you guys something real quick. There's a bunch of different dojis, all right? You don't need to learn all these. I mean, you can if you want to, but there's just not really, I mean, stuff like this goes a lot longer. There's much more value in like candle reading and Forex than there is in stock markets, but it still applies to the stock market. Obviously, that's why I'm able to predict what's going on. All right. But I will tell you this, if you guys want to learn candlesticks and stuff like that, I recommend this book right here. It's called The Candlestick Bible. I think you might be able to download a free PDF actually. And it's going to feel overwhelming at first, guys. It's going to feel overwhelming at first. All right, but you can get it on Kindle for $9. But you can learn a lot learning these candles. You really can. Highly recommend it. Guys, also you can go to babypips.com. This is a Forex website, but it also has, if you go to the training or the education, it's completely free. You don't even have to sign up, I don't think. You can literally just click this and start going through it. Let me see let me just show you guys. If you click this, you know, somewhere in here, there's candlesticks. Right here. So you can just click this, guys, and just click play, and it's literally just going to tell you all you need to know about candlesticks, okay? Right here, this is the basic of it. You got your upper part, you got your lower part. This is the body, okay? On your sell candles, the top is the close, the bottom's the open. Opposite on the buy candles, bottom's closed, top's open. Wait, what? That confused me. But anyways, guys, babypips.com, you can learn a lot there. Get that Candlestick Bible. Definitely a good one to learn. Definitely a good thing to learn. Before you guys take off, if you want to make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video. Guys, also, I was going to tell you guys this. It helps me tremendously get to a point of growth and where I can grow even more. If you guys play through all of my videos, you don't have to watch them. If you're taking a shower or something, just let the videos play in the background and let them complete all the way. So I get those watch hours. That helps. That actually helps a lot. It helps a lot. Making our way up, guys. Making our way up. Almost at 1,000. That's so freaking cool. It takes 22 months on average. Guys, listen to me. 22 months on average. That's almost 2 years for a new YouTuber to get 1,000 subs. Somehow you guys have made this happen in less than 2 weeks. The very first video I made was literally 2 weeks ago. Right here. Crazy growth, guys. Crazy growth. The watch hours have gone up too. That's awesome. In order for me to grow the channel more and, you know, have more stuff become available, there's two things got to happen. I got to have 1,000 subs and I got to have 4,000 watch hours. We are already over halfway of that. That's insane. I can't even believe it. That's crazy. VORL Nanano wants to know, how much do you and all of you have invested in Microvision? I have about $25,000 invested in Microvision on 2 separate accounts. So that's what I got. Totally transparent. 25K, my own hard-earned money in Microvision right now. And I think with a solid, you know, $100 price target, minimum $90 really, that's going to be a good ROI, guys. That's going to be a really nice ROI. Any skin you got in this game is good skin, guys. All right, don't forget that either. Doesn't matter if you got 1 million shares or you got 1 share. You picked a stock, you put money in it, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Seriously. Perry B, you might have 90K by the end of this. You might have 90K by the end of this. You put 16,000 in. I think you're gonna make over $100,000 on this stock if you hold. Travis has 1 share. Shout out to Travis for that 1 share. Travis, we appreciate it. Anything you got is good. Any amount, it doesn't matter. Oh my God. We had a good day today. This was a little bit scary, this dip. It was only scary for people that didn't see this 50 SMA. Once you got down here, we knew it was going to pop off this 50 SMA. Well, I don't know about we, but I did. And that's exactly what happened. Over the course of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours, straight to the moon for 7 hours. Miles Davis said his first time investing was in December 2020. He put 1,000 big dollars into MVIS. Not disappointed. Good to hear, man. That's a good investment. You must be pretty happy right now. I wish I found this stock in 2020. I didn't. I wish I did. But, you know, it's never too late, guys, to make some money with microvision, apparently. Heather wants to know who the author is. Heather, I'll show you right now. There might be a few variations at this point. There was a few. Munesh, how do you say this? Munhisa Homa. I don't remember him being the author of the one I read. Guys, before you buy it, you could probably find it free on the internet. Just saying. That's not the one I read. There's a few variations. Maybe it was. I don't know if this is legit, but I'm going to post it in the chat. Apparently, this is a free PDF. So let me put this in the chat for you. That should take you there. I think you can download the PDF there. I think it is. Honestly, it's been years since I read that book. I don't remember who the author is of the one I read, but I think that's the same one, I think, if I'm not mistaken. What do you mean, Robert? Explain after hours. What exactly do you mean there? Yeah, for some reason, it doesn't let you guys post links in this chat. I'm not sure why. I don't know why. I tried to look for it the other day. I couldn't figure it out, so I'm not sure. AMC rebounded a little bit. That's good. Market's turning green for the most part. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today, man. It's been a blessing to have you guys in here. Give me something to look forward to during the day. Talk to you guys about this stock, about other stocks, the whole market in general. I got microvision tunnel vision right now. So that's what we're covering on a daily basis right now. We're gonna do it until the moon. We need to close above this 1920 to really get this thing blasting off, guys. You see this thing close above 1920, you are going to see some really big movement. I think a lot of movement. Guys, I got about 20 minutes left on the stream. I'm gonna cut it off for the day. Definitely gonna pick back up tomorrow, 10 or 11 a.m. CST. Try to get it as consistent as I can. Sometimes I got trouble going to sleep. My mind, I'm a creative dude, and a lot of my creativity starts flowing after midnight, so it's hard for me to go to sleep. You know how it goes if you're a creative person. Zom's looking good. Zom's looking good. Bounced off this golden zone. I'm bullish on Zom. You see we broke through this trend line. It's now been used. It's now support. That's a very bullish signal to break through a trend line to the top side. Come back down and test. Bounce off that trend line. Turn into support. I'm bullish on Zom right now. Robert, what do you mean by that, buddy? You said, can you talk about after hours? What happens? What exactly do you mean? JP, it's all good, man. 500 shares is 500 shares. That's quite a bit. Robert, because the banks can trade whenever they want, man. It's the system's rigged, brother. They can do whatever they want whenever they want. Institutions can do what the retail trader can't, unfortunately. So you will see some variance in the after hours movement, especially in the morning around 2:30, 3:30 in the morning. I think the other markets open before us, so you'll see some movement there too. Oh man, I might need another cup of coffee. That coffee's starting to wear off. I'm starting to crash here. Jeez. I might take a nap. I might take a real nap today. Depends on your broker, yeah. With Webull, you can't do a market trade. You can't do a market sell or buy after hours, but you can do some stuff. Yeah, Kelly, like I just said, there's not much to talk about. I mean, you know, kind of the same situation. Had this big double bottom. Same thing as freaking Microvision. It looks the exact same. Came up here, broke through this golden zone, broke through this trend line, made a higher high up here, and or a new higher high. Excuse me. And then we came back down and touched this trend line, which happened to be in the golden zone, and you saw a breakout there. Now it's using the 50 and the 200 SMA as support. Guys, this is a very bullish, it looks very bullish right now. Might be a good time to hop in for a quick trade. Not sure the longevity of Zom, but you know, I haven't done too much research into the company, so I don't know too much about, you know, everything that they do or whatever, but from price action, it's looking pretty bullish. See you later, Julian. Thanks for stopping by, man. We appreciate you over here. Thank you so much. I'm going to call this stream a success, guys. Every single stream has been a success, I think, for the channel. It's been very, very awesome. I might have a beer today. I definitely might do that. Sounds kind of good, actually. My voice is already going out. Oh, we've been streaming for almost 4 hours. Oh my God. T-shirts are here. I just got to put your guys' names in a hat and draw them. I'm going to do that Friday. I'm going to spend some time tomorrow. I got to go do something after this, but I'm going to spend some time tomorrow writing these names down or figuring out a way to randomly pick them. I have 5 shirts that I'm going to give away. I'm not lying about it. Promise it's true. 5 of you are going to win a T-shirt. We're going to figure it out. Hopefully the sizing it fits you if you win. Hopefully it does. And if it doesn't, If I draw your name and I don't have your size, I will order you your size. Don't worry about it. Coming straight out of the old Trade Mo James pocket. I got you. Shark, I thought about it. I don't really have a streaming computer yet. I don't have a streaming computer. I'm on an Alienware laptop. It's a good gaming laptop, but I don't think it's stream worthy. I don't think I can stream, with good FPS on this thing. Yeah, it's going to move around after hours. You're definitely going to see it move around. You can already see for after hours, we're down 0.75%. So we dropped down to 1731 already since close. Not a big deal. Don't pay too much attention to the after hours stuff, guys. That's more for the institutions. We can't really do anything about it, We just ride their waves. The USS Mavis? Hell yeah. Heck to the yeah. Travis said, if I can't fit, my side chick can. That's what's up. That's what's up. Guys, if you're still here, I got about 10 or 15 minutes left in me. I gotta take a freaking break. I am traded out right now. Holy crap. We had a good day today though, guys. We really did. Definitely a good day. Show you guys a quick picture here. This was I know you guys want to see my cats. This was Roman when we found him. This was Roman when we found him. I'm going to show you guys and put it on Instagram real quick. But this was our little baby Roman. Oh man, I miss him being small. Oh man, what a cutie he was. He was an awesome kitten, guys. He was so cool. He still is cool. He's just a pain in the ass now. He's just a horny little teenager. That's all that's going on with him right now. I don't want my Instagram to become a catgram, but it is what it is. No, you guys wanted to see the cats. I think this picture just uploaded. I think. There it goes. So this was Roman when we found him. This little guy. Oh man, he was so cute. He was literally walking on the curb by himself, about to go into the street, crying for his mommy who unfortunately got ran over. It's really sad. I'm not sure if the other kittens made it, but we did find him. So guys, this is Roman. 4th of July is when we got Roman. He's such a sweet cat. He really is. Romy Rome. If I showed you him now, he looks pretty similar to that actually. Does look the same. That's my boy. That's my little boy. Tub Tubberson says, am I hardwired or wireless? I am for sure hardwired on this laptop. Wi-Fi is decent, but yeah, I get a lot better quality going hardwire. Guys, thank y'all for hanging out with me today, man. You really honestly don't know how much it means to me. Gives me a reason to wake up and have something to look forward to. Lockdown's been kind of crazy, so this is definitely a breath of fresh air for me. And I've always wanted to talk about stocks. I've always had this knowledge going on. Didn't really know how to use it to help other people, but guess I found a little way, Oh man, the channel's looking good, guys. I've done as much as I can, you know, in the short 2 weeks I've had this, so trying to pump out this content for you guys. Don't want it to be too repetitive. I don't want it to get all like, you know, I don't know. I just don't want it to get repetitive. Gonna have to switch some things up here and there. Talk about some different stuff sometimes. Yes, they have. It's been crazy. It's all a bunch of bullshit. It really is. They're just ushering in their little new world order, you know. But what can we do, you know? The good news is, there's good news is that you're gonna die one day. And it's gonna be a sweet release from this hellish, elusive, beautiful nightmare that we all live in. Guys, if you can tomorrow, please be here at 10 or 11 in the morning. It helps to get it popping off. I appreciate y'all. It helps so much when you guys show up at 10 or 11, right when I get on. It's so awesome. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'm hoping somehow one of those big traders that trades on YouTube sees the channel and maybe gives it a shout out. That would be so freaking cool. It would help a lot. If you guys know any of those dudes, tell them I would appreciate a shout out. Would love to get them on the channel. Maybe people will come follow and watch the stream, or I'd love to get on there and talk to them about stocks. Definitely think I have something to share and some knowledge to drop, you know? Those guys know a lot more than me, though, about this stuff. I'll tell you that much. Travis, you're never going to have to work again, man, if you can get some skin in this game. Whatever skin you can get in this game, you may never have to work again, depending on how much you can get in before the boom. Guys, if you want to follow me on Instagram, you can. I don't know what the hell to post here. I don't do too much social media, to be honest with you. You might just get some random posts like this. I don't know. I don't really see a point to Instagram other than just a flex. But, you know, I'm kind of a private person, so I don't put too much info out there. But you know what? Maybe we'll post some more stuff on there in the upcoming days, weeks, and months. Yeah, that'd be dope, Travis. I don't know about spamming it, but I would appreciate it, you know, a share. That'd be sweet. After hours, we are a little bit lower, guys. We had 0.52% drop, 1735 after hours. Not too worried about that, to be honest. Not too worried about it. Yeah, Perry B, see you later. Thanks for stopping in. We appreciate it over here. Guys, I'm going to take off too in about 1 minute. I'm going to close the stream. I got some stuff I got to do today, if I even still have time. Appreciate y'all being here, though. It was awesome. Good times. Beach was good. Had that big run up. And we're definitely gonna pop off here tomorrow, guys. I think we're gonna close above 1920 tomorrow. That's my goal. That's my goal for tomorrow, Thursday. We're gonna close above 1920. And we're going to be looking real solid. Guys, real quick, if you haven't subbed, please hit subscribe. Please like the videos. And like I said, it helps so much. If you could just let my videos play in the background, whatever you're doing, just let them play through all the way. Give me those watch hours. It helps a lot. It helps the channel grow. More people will see Microvision and more people will invest. And the share price will naturally grow organically, which helps a lot. All right, guys, it's 3:30. I don't want to sign off, but man, I'm going to sign off, guys. Peace out to all of you. Have a great evening, and I will see you guys tomorrow between 10 and 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, all right? Guys, have a good night, all right? Oh, my God, have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow, guys. Peace out.